It complements the flavor perfectly. And it's so weird because it's nothing like any other cuisine. It really isn't. I can't even tell you another cuisine that tastes like that, but it's so good. And what I like about Mediterranean food is usually when you get it, you get such a good variety of stuff. Like I got, it came with hummus and pitas. You dip the pitas in the hummus, and that was delicious. Robust. Insanely flavorful chicken. It's not dry. It's freaking robust. Give me this dipping sauce, garlic infused dipping sauce. Robust. I will tell you guys is thus. Robust. Robust. It came with their rice, which is the seasoned rice. The tastes, again, it tastes kind of different from other cultures' rices. It has peas and carrots, but it's also got this unique seasoning in it that's really good. And then also a side salad, which was like lettuce, tomato, onion, robust, insanely flavorful chicken. It's not dry. It's freaking robust. Give me this dipping sauce, garlic infused dipping sauce. Robust. I will tell you guys is thus. Robust. 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 We went and got dinner. Now, this was a double-edged sword. We knew that the restaurant we were going to was probably going to be good. It was a very high-end Chinese-style, Asian fusion-style restaurant, okay? I have literally never heard Post Malone once, so I have no idea what he sounds like. Now, guys.
I've been blowing bubbles, hitting veggies, man, I feel just like a rock star. Yeah, my condo's full of trash, boxes stacked to the ceiling from DoorDash shops. I need your support, my liquidity will let you name a Pokemon.
Why would I name it LeBron?
Ignoring all of Derek spamming, got tipped another 10 from Mariga.
Shout out to K-Styles.
Switch my vest, came back in beige, I'm started snorting, drip up in my nostrils. Close the door, keep out the chaos, better take a sleazy sip of Bombay Sapphire.
Gin is great.
Active full on stream, bonus out of you, logged in is down from the rafters.
Yes.
Who the legendary, spent 1200 for a Hogan, that's 6-star. OBS unstable, cat is crying, don't give a damn. Do my debts, I give them money, they just trying to fit in. Saying it's unfair. Sweet. Argentina coming at me, trolling with the gifted sub. Chat is asking me a question, no, it was not mine. Married but not in love. Sweet. I just got to master with the Honda, man, I feel just like a rock star. Hit the go to wear a hat, no, I will not wear the one that says Los Santos. Got my hair trimmed with a fade, and my mama, my wife, she got a crop cut.
Baby, don't worry about that.
Rugged and strong, ambitious man, smooth visionary, got a JJ's Lugo.
Gamers with games.
Capping, getting frisky lately, man. Shit, I really need a cock block.
Down here on level 1.
I'm a cult Tyrone, but that restraining order's gonna need to get dropped. She'll give him big top, down at the quick stop. Cause bitch, I'm just a family man. Put your makeup on and cook your shit slop. Cause I'm a big shot. Tried to get you on the co-op, but you never came, so you can quit box. I'm that piggy, I'm that guy, and you know I be getting the bag. I need 50, getting the gunners, and now I'm a bag till we get in the hat. I got titties, they wiggle and jiggle a little bit while I just sit on my ass. Cat got it sticky, but I could be more into words. He wasn't just getting so fat. You know I'm living a rock star life. $500 spark plug light. From the inner lining of my eyes, I juice and ear grease on it over my thighs.
Look like Bobby Hill took a pill, but I cannot make my cock hard. You see the food that I eat, damn right, I really miss my daughter Panda. I'm a quarter Italian, no idea how to pronounce the word prosciutto. It's in the project 7 days, Rambo always knew how to make me rock hard.
He's spewing misinformation.
I'm not going to break down. I'm still here. I will be here for as long as I desire to be. Alright? None of this is going to change because of you.
Oh my dear God. If anybody here just came from Jad's, you know that Phil decided today that he was going to talk about his boxers and how it doesn't have a fly and how it cups the royal jewels and it does terrible things. And yeah, it was rough. I looked down and I was like, oh my God, I've got like 2 minutes before I'm supposed to, start my pre-stream, my pre-cum piss cast, obviously. But yeah, wow. I initially was told that it was really boring, and then he went into some fucking tirade about how busy he is and how this is what I don't get. I heard the man say, guys, I'm not a bachelor anymore. Back when I was a bachelor, I had all the time in the world. I could do whatever I wanted. I could do it whenever I wanted. But now I'm married. And that's the end of the sentence. It's like, what about you being married? Why does your wife take up all your time now? What does that even mean? I don't get it, y'all. I really don't. It was painful. Yeah. Here I am getting fucking cardio and a lift in at 4 a.m., getting through a work day, and then streaming as a hobby, and then, sorry, didn't mean to hit my mic arm there, going and, trying to spend time with the whole family, and Bill's just too busy, guys. He's just too busy, and we just need to understand and respect that. But before we get started with the pre-cum pisscast from yesterday, we have started streaming. I've turned on the stream, which apparently is the hardest part of the job for Phil. But that means that we hit the tier 0 goal. And not only that, it's a tier 0 streak. So we move the indicator up by 1 to 119. And I've actually got new art that I need to put in here. However, I have been too goddamn busy with shit to do that. So instead, we're just gonna get the old school blood for the blood god. So there we go. Now, why are we here today? When I said that, hey, maybe I wouldn't be here. Well, Phil apparently went on one yesterday, and it was bad enough that I heard about a spoon rant, a spoon ownership, like he tried to own it, and I'm sorry, it's just too close to there is no spoon. So we went with the Matrix motif today. There is actually a spoon on the screen. Oh wait, no, there's not. There is no spoon. Yes, there is a spoon. No, there is no spoon. So that's what we're here for today. I've also got something prepped up. Actually, see, this is what you call having an asset ready before your stream, Phil. Not that anybody will be able to understand why I have this up, but there it is. There is something waiting because I know something is coming, and I am ready to take Phil to task over his absolute bullshit. Because it's absolute bullshit that he is that he's on when he's like, oh, I don't. No, never mind. We'll get there. But yeah. Your spoon tribute was better. Lemur, I haven't had a chance to listen to that one yet. So, oh God, Henry, what did you find? Now I'm actually kind of worried. Fuck. What did you find, Henry? You're making me nervous. Well, irrespective, let us know in the chat. And we're going to get started with this. Hopefully you guys kind of like the new look. I tried to make it a bit more compartmentalized, have the background show up a little more. I'm trying to improve, correct? I'm trying to make my content better, right? Yes, correct? Yeah, okay, I don't have the energy to keep doing that bit, so let's fuck, man, let's get into this. I don't want to get into this, but let's get into it. Let's bump him up to 150 and let's make sure he's at his good old 1080p, and let's get into this crap. Hey Doc, you're not late. We're just getting started. So here we go.
Good morning, everyone.
I already don't like you. Also, I must ask.
Nice shirt, 25 cents.
Or I guess I should state.
Nice shirt, 25 cents.
I don't do Celsius, so I'm guessing that that's like 100 degrees or 101 in Fahrenheit, in which case I'm sorry to hear that. Fevers always suck, Dr. Detractor. So get to feeling better, hopefully. But yeah, another tablecloth t-shirt or another like woodshop t-shirt when the man's never been near a saw in his life. 102. Holy shit. Yeah, you need to be taking it easy. 103.24 if you ask Google. Wow. Okay. Well, Jesus, that's insane. Please take care of yourself. 103 is actually quite not too bad, but if it starts climbing up to that 104 105 range, well, fuck, you're a doc, you know this shit. But still, please take care of yourself. Don't be sticking around the stream if you need to go to the hospital. So all right, here we go.
Today on the show, it's a special day. It's a momentous day. It's an anniversary. Did you know? We'll talk all about that. Plus, today I'll be debuting what we'll be doing for DSP Tries It later on in the week when we hit 90 goals of support. That'll be pretty exciting. And we got to talk, yes, once again, about tech issues.
Yeah, that's what we'll be talking about later.
I think I figured some of it out, but I feel like having a public discussion about it, what's been going on recently, will help. So this should be a variety show, and hopefully some good will come of it. Coming live from Renton,
Why would you do this? I don't understand this view. Whatever. Maybe his dents love it. And you know what? If his dents love it and it makes them give him money, the man's found the cheat code for free money, I guess. So big ups to you, I suppose.
Washington, ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the Level 1 podcast.
Yay for Raw Phil being awesome.
Of January 2025, as we are very closely approaching the end of the month. What a month it's been. Although, doesn't it seem like January lasted a really long time this year?
Okay, so now you're just following memes.
Usually I feel like January is a lot faster moving, but I feel like this year it just took forever to get through. And I don't know if that's just me or you guys too. Maybe it's because there's a lot going on in the world.
Oh, hold on. Random fact. Ask Prophet about DSP's RGB situation if he could use his access point in his office. Apparently his office modem only has hardwire connections. Well, that's just dumb. Fucking buy a new router. I mean, if that's really what the problem is, man, there is absolutely nothing that is preventing you from adding another access point and having another subnet within the house. As a matter of fact, it might be beneficial. So I retract my statement from my video that says use your upstairs access point, and I instead offer a counterpoint of you have enough money, buy another fucking router.
World right now. Maybe it's because for me, this is a big transition month, heading into a new year with new tech and all this stuff that I've been tackling and doing.
You're not wrong, Raziel.
It just seems like January's been a really long one. Like, I feel like this backdrop.
Yeah, I know, and I think it was a Blackhawk that he got. I actually had to do this for my stepson. He's a gamer, you guys. He likes to play his Black Ops 6 and stuff like that, but his room is oddly placed in that it goes through 4 or 5 walls to get to the access point, and he was getting latency. So fuck it, for an extra, I think I spent $100 on it for Christmas. I set up another access point that was much closer to his room. He's very happy. So yeah,
it's been here for a while and whatever, and I'm like, do we change it yet? Well, I am. Finally, next week I'll be changing it, but yeah, I don't know.
Orion, a video to show when you explain who DSP is any of Gundam's in autistic details video.
But anyway, I hope that you're all doing well. Welcome to the show. Today is a full double stream day for me, meaning there'll be 2 gameplay streams here on DSP Gaming and DSP Gaming Real, respectively, depending on where you're watching. And today should be fun because we're getting back to some stuff that people really like in the rotation, notably Dark Souls mods on the first stream, and then the return of Black Ops 6 being played on the late stream on keyboard and mouse with surround sound and all of that, and I've been doing really well playing like that, and I'm looking forward to more. So, yeah, good stuff coming, and I hope that you guys are excited. So first of all, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the special anniversary show spectacular.
Wow, he went right into this? I thought he would have fucking held this back.
You might be saying, what anniversary? Ladies and gentlemen, how could you not know? You don't remember? Let's think about this, okay, folks?
The question marks are never going to be a thing. They're never going to be a good thing. You should get rid of them. I'm telling you this now, okay? You're absolutely right. You're absolutely right, Navy. Yeah.
Let's say maybe a year ago, a certain momentous thing happened here with my content. What could it be? I wonder what it was that got everyone up in a tizzy. I wonder what it was that got everyone so excited and worked up.
What the fuck am I looking at right now?
Woo! That's right. It was 1 year ago.
What the fuck was that? What was that? Yeah, and thank you. Is that Kia pathetic? I like it. Or Kia pathetic? I don't care. Either way. Welcome, by the way. Brother, you couldn't get a fucking metal spoon. Come on. Like, even I have a metal spoon. Come on, man. This is bad. And I was going to bring up the hairline nexus. As a matter of fact, I want to back it up. Let's go ahead and bring it up.
A certain momentous thing happened here with my content.
Yeah, this shit right in here. This fluff ball fucking shit, man. Like, fucking put some product in your hair, dog. Come on. Like, you should know better than this.
What could it be? I wonder what it was. Duh.
I don't want to do. Oh, too
That's
late.
right.
There
It was
we go.
1 year ago when I took this spoon and I mailed it to all of my detractors.
Phil, can you shut the fuck up?
1 year ago, this spoon was sent special delivery, express 2-day overnight shipping to all of the trolls and the mentally deficient stunted mouth droolers. And
Okay, I don't get this bit. All right. This implies, I mean, so if we, let's go literal with it, right? You sent it to one person and they sent it back. All right, so the joke doesn't work in the literal sense. Let's go in the metaphorical sense. I mailed a spoon to my fucking detractors to eat shit out of my ass, which I said it, so.
I'm a scat man.
Why is that a joke? Why is that funny? It was something you actually said. It was cringe as fuck. Like if you're gonna own it, you need to own the cringe factor. You need to own that it was a stupid thing to say. You're not playing this right, man. It's coming off bad.
And I told them exactly what they could do with it. They could use it to eat delicious frozen yogurt. And hopefully they have, because, you know, frozen yogurt's quite healthy for you. And it's weird because frozen yogurt used to be, like, prominent in, like, the 90s.
Okay, so what is this? Why are we on frozen yogurt? Is this an extension of the bit, or is he actually mid-rant? Is this part of the bit, or is he actually ADD'd right now? Just fucking needs some goddamn methylphenidate or some fucking Adderall. This is a rant. This is scripted, dude. Get a better writer.
In 2000s, like, it was a big thing. It was, supposed to replace ice cream, and it was very, very popular. You could go like TCBY, the country's best yogurt. There was another one too, and they were all over the place. And it was absolutely delicious, but now you don't see it anymore. Like, I don't even know if you could go somewhere and just get frozen yogurt. I haven't seen it in so long. So anyway.
And by the way, before anybody asks, it's guacamole gamer fart that I'm drinking.
That being said, it's a year.
Big shout out. That being said,
of delicious frozen yogurt, and I hope that all of you have enjoyed it. And thank you for watching my content in the last year. Let's just be honest. The last year has been an incredibly weird year, right? It all started with this, and then it turned into a movement.
Okay, well, no. What?
People who actually wanted to give me a shot and check out my content and support me in droves. And, you know,
to support me in droves, dude's getting like $200 and we think he's getting view botted. Like, don't get me wrong, I'm no fucking, spring chicken or anything like that, but I think I've got my core base of people. I think I've got people that enjoy watching me. I'm comfortable with that, but I don't try and make myself out to be some fucking gangster of YouTube, man.
not to be honest, a lot of that attention fell off, and I think the reason being is because I decided to not go the route of drama.
Wait, what? Hold on. What?
People who actually wanted to give me a shot and check out my content and support me in droves, and
okay, well, first of all, cope.
Not to be honest, a lot of that attention.
But not to be honest, okay.
Fell off, and I think the reason being is because I decided to not go the route of drama.
No, you go the route of drama all the time.
If I had gone the route of drama, I'd probably still have the increased, number of viewers that I had for a couple of those months there.
For a couple of months. What a great business model. I increased my viewership for a couple of months. Dude, go get a job. Make this supplementary, please.
But listen, I'm appreciative for what I've got. The new year has had a great start so far. Like, no exaggeration, this year has been a really strong start. As you can see, things have improved and changed for the better. Despite the tech issues that we're having, which we're going to talk about and try to get to the bottom of, it's still been great. And,
yeah, you're not wrong there, Navy.
I just want to say thank you all for the outstanding last year that I've had, and let's keep it rolling, right? By the way, ladies and gentlemen, Jasper Kitty is here this morning.
Oh, dear God, that poor fucking cat. You don't deserve this, Jasper.
As you can see. Hello, Jasper. How are you this morning, buddy? Jasper Kitty. You almost meowed. Almost. He opened his mouth, but no noise came out. It was a silent meow. I looked at the wrong camera. It was a silent meow. He didn't do a full meow. How are you today, buddy?
You deserve so much better than Phil, Jasper.
He'll be prowling around. You see his tail. He'll be prowling around the office. Also, I've got merino wool socks on today. Can you see?
How about you wear pants that aren't fucking sweats? Pair of jeans, pair of slacks, just not fucking sweats, dog. Like, please, I'm begging you.
Merino wool. Oh, he just laid down on the floor. That's cute. He just went bloop on the floor, stretched his legs out. So I got nice merino wool socks on today.
Why is this a thing?
Are extra comfy. I would say out of all the socks I have, these are the comfiest, and they're meant to be soft and warm, but they don't really wick moisture that well. The bamboo socks that I have.
Why are you sweating in your socks that you live in fucking Washington? It's cold up there. How hot is that fucking room?
Actually wick moisture.
And don't even tell me about the whole, I have multiple computers and I have multiple this and I have a bitch, so do I. My fucking office is cold when I fucking shut off the vent. What are we talking about here, Phil? Why are you doing this?
Sure, very, very well. Meaning my feet feel very sleek and smooth all day in the sock. These are more for comfort and warmth, like I said. And it is a cooler day. Although the sun is fully out today, so it might be a warmer day during this afternoon. I guess we'll have to see. So yeah, good stuff all around. Jasper's in good spirits. He's with us today. And I'm ready for a fun...
I don't know, Hofter. Like, so... As I understand it, when he did the second camera, that's when it was revealed. Oh my god, I can't believe this. I can't believe this is an actual story. It revealed his feet, and people were disgusted by his feet. That's where it started. Then it became, I don't know if I have any socks. Which then, of course, caused the question, Phil, how could you not know if you have socks? And then he revealed, well, guys, I only have like a few pairs of socks because I don't use them very often, at which point all of our heads exploded. But then he continued by then telling us that he only had 5 pairs of underwear at all. And it just went downhill from there, and then he latched onto it like a baby looking for a fucking tit, and now he just won't let go of it. And I'm sorry that I have to even fucking answer that question, but there we go.
Fun show here with you all. I guess what we should do, because we have a few topics to talk about today. Okay, first of all, I'm going to show you the box of treats that we're going to be taste testing later in the week when we hit 90 goals hit. And this was your idea, by the way.
Okay, so yeah, it was your idea, so you better fucking support it, otherwise get fucked, I guess. Like, never mind. Just fucking, let's keep going.
You guys said you didn't want fast food again for DSP Tries, that you wanted something different, and we were brainstorming different ideas. And one of the ideas was to order like...
Yeah, Corey, I mean, it's a possibility, but then again, it is Phil, and I mean, wasn't there a time that he confessed to, like, his shower was like taking a disinfectant wipe and like wiping it all over himself? So I'm not keen that the guy knows about his hygiene. So
expensive food off of a website.
I wish, Drax.
And then another idea was soap. But we didn't do that one because I found out it was for a really stupid meme and people wouldn't support it. But one of the things that people said is try some of these variety boxes, these snack boxes. And instead of eating fast food, try a variety of things. We pick out certain things that look good and taste test them and tell us what you think. I said, okay. And I went on Amazon last night and I found a few different things.
Yeah, Corey, I honestly think that's a thing. I think he actually, went and scrubbed his fucking arms and shit. And it was just terrible. So we're like that's how
I have received
fanboys, woo! Of course I have. Why wouldn't I? But yeah, that's I wish that I was making that up. Alas, I am not. It's bad. It's real bad, but fuck it. I mean, it is what it is.
Different kinds of boxes. So we'll talk about that on the show today, and I'll show off what I got. It came already. So yeah, so that's coming up. But we also got tech issues to talk about. And at this point, I don't really know what other help I could really get for myself. Like, I've searched the internet, I've looked for solutions. I don't think there are any.
Wait, what was the problem again?
Sadly, I think I'm in a unique situation. I'd like to discuss that situation with all of you. So we'll talk about that on the show. Okay, and I went on Amazon last night. I have a variety of things. We pick out certain things that look good.
Oh, the problem is that he can't figure out what to do when he gets $1,500 per week. He hits 10 goals. Right. Sorry about that.
Yeah, so that's coming up. But we also got tech issues to talk about. And at this point, I don't really know what other help I could really get for myself. Like, I've searched the internet, I've looked for solutions. I don't think there are any. Sadly, I think I'm in a unique situation. I'd like to discuss that situation with all of you.
You're not in a unique situation. You're never in a unique situation. Please stop saying you're in a unique situation. You're just you're a twat, man. Like, I don't, whatever.
Maybe some of you have more experience than me and can help me out with this situation, whether it's someone live on stream or someone in the comments of the video after the fact. These tech issues at this point are really starting to get to me. Like, it's one thing if every once in a while something silly goes wrong, okay? But at this point, it's like consistent issues. It's like the wireless keeps disconnecting, and then the camera turns off, and then something else isn't functioning properly. And it's driving me nuts.
Well, what else can I say but fucking learn, okay? Like, that's kind of part of being a guy, or I'd say a man, or let's go with masculine, right? I'm trying to be sensitive these days, right? I'd say if you adopt a masculine idea, or the idea of being masculine, you take upon yourself, figure it the fuck out. And every time you get to a point where you could figure it the fuck out, all you do is go, guys, I don't know what to do, you guys.
All right, it really is. Like, I had this setup going first week of December. That's when I
You know what, Steven? You make a really good point, and I haven't used that one in forever. Where the fuck is it? It's been so long that I fucking forgot where it was. Oh, I know it's around here somewhere. I know the bit's already dead, but that's okay. Oh, there it is. Found it.
Don't care, didn't ask, cry about it, stay mad, get real, L mold seed cope.
migrated
There we go.
my old 10-year-old PC over to the new capture and streaming PC. And listen, I was expecting there was going to be some learning curve and some bumps in the road trying to get used to the new equipment and everything. But at this point, as you can see, I've got everything I want. I've got a high-end microphone with an awesome arm, boom mic arm that allows me to...
And I do know that he breaks his fucking, stabilization bullshit thing today. I know that happens. So I know that that's not... I'm not spoiling too much, but I know that happens. Hey, Maffey, how you doing?
Adjust it on the fly for different scenarios. I've got awesome keyboard and mouse with RGBs and the lowest, wireless latency possible for a wireless keyboard and mouse. I've got an awesome stream deck that's working beautifully so I can transition between different scenes. I've got two...
This is so fucking cringe, man. Is that a wireframe shelf behind him that he's draping curtain? Of course it is.
webcam set up so I can have two kinds of shots now during the show and I can transition between them, which is amazing. I never thought I'd even have that. I got a lot going on, right? I've got a lot going on. And I'm disappointed that here we are 2 months into the upgrade, right? 2 months. And we're still not done with issues. I've had enough.
Okay, yeah, it's a constant battle, right? It's always going to be a constant battle. There is no such thing as perfect code. There's no such thing as fucking perfection. You roll with the punches. You deal with it.
You get to your wit's end. And I just want this now for the rest of 2025. I literally just want to cruise through this year.
What?
And I just want this now for the rest of 2025.
He wants to what?
I literally just want to cruise through this year.
He wants to what?
And I just want this now for the rest of 2025. I literally just want to cruise through this year.
How does one crow through a year? I don't understand it. Phil, how do you crow? That's the only thing I got. I mean, is this a shout out to fucking Ingrid, or what is this?
I just want this now for the rest of 2025. I literally just want to cruise through this year and enjoy the tech now that I purchased and set up.
Yeah, Indrid. Sorry, Indrid. Did I say Ingrid? I meant Indrid. My bad.
With all the new games coming out, because there's going to be a lot of new games coming out starting next month. There's some big.
I know he probably meant to cruise, but dude, that was enunciated crows. Okay. Okay.
That's correct.
Sinful Dark Raven. That's pretty good.
And now that we saw that Xbox Direct, there's going to be at least 4 more in there. I'm excited. For example, let me open up my list here because we had that list. Oh, actually, it was over here. The list, right? It wasn't
Okay, what are we doing here, Phil?
Here, I put it onto this PC. It is game release schedule 2025. So we've got the Monster Hunter Wilds demo that I want to try on February 8th. I'm very excited to try that to see if it's any good. Civ 7 on February 11th, which I'm on the fence.
Why are we talking about the game schedule?
It's about. We could play it. I've never played a Civ game before. I don't know how it would work. Avowed on February 18th, which I'm absolutely playing. Lost Records, which I believe.
Well, so Aaron Ha, I've heard that in some schools where he went to high school, like, you could pay to be the valedictorian.
Is the other game from the makers of Life is Strange. It's a brand new game, correct? I think that's what that is. Also on February 18th. Like a Dragon Pirate Yakuza in Hawaii on February 21st. And then Monster Hunter Wilds actually comes out on February 28th. Split Fiction, maybe Split Fiction is it then? There's Lost Records and there's Split Fiction, and I'm getting those games confused in my head. One of them is another game from Don't Nod, and another one is a different kind of game, but both seem interesting. The Suikoden Collection coming out in early March, Assassin's Creed Shadows, Atomfall, Fatal Fury, City of the Wolves, and then we have all those games that are now coming out from the Xbox Direct, right? So let me get those. Xbox Direct 2025.
Oh, MRC, did you guys win?
New release dates.
Although he probably can't hear me because he's back at the beginning.
So we had Doom: The Dark Ages, which is May, correct?
Hey, and he answered it.
May 15th. I'm going to add these right now because I want to get these in there.
Oh, it's forced co-op? Great, fuck him.
Okay. So we got Doom: The Dark Ages. We've got, there's Ninja Gaiden 4, correct? I think that's just fall. Release window. So that's fall.
What are we doing? And
got-
why is there an earthquake? Why is your mic shaking, my dude?
What were the other two? South of Midnight, correct?
It's like his tits. It just
That
jiggles and bounces. It's terrible.
April 8th. Okay, and then what was the last one? There was one more, was there not? Wasn't there 4 games? I feel like there was one more. Key announcements. Doom: The Dark Ages. Oh, Expedition. Oh, that's right. Claire Obscure Expedition 33. That's April 24th. Let me get that on there. Okay, cool. I knew there was something I was missing. Which one day? April 24th. Okay.
I'm sorry. I feel like I zoned out there for a second. What are we doing?
So, we've got, right now, Ninja Gaiden 2 Black. Okay. Is that true? The Fatal Fury open beta is the 20th of February?
Oh, dear God. Why Philip doesn't stand a chance in the modern-day workforce. Oh, no. Hold on. Hold on. Now, this comes to us from the Varo. Let's see what he's got.
I see you graduated #1 in your class from Princeton.
That's right. And I'm certified as an accountant and also have a law degree.
That's all very impressive. We'll keep you in mind. Let's see. Pointy boobs, medium pointy boobs.
Oh, my
not so pointy
God.
boobs. That's a shame.
Oh, my God. Oh, okay. First of all, the joke is good. And then second, because of Phil's moves, it hits in 2 different ways. So well done. Very well done. Jesus fucking Christ.
Thank you, Super Bonchan. I did not know that.
Yeah, no Flutter.
I got that on there too. Okay, so here we go. So we've got Monster Hunter Wilds demo February 8th, Civilization 7 on February 11th,
You just went through this.
Avowed on February 18th. Whichever Lost Records is. I think Lost Records is the new game from Don't Nod on February 18th. Fatal Fury Open Beta on February 20th. Like a Dragon Pirate Yakuza in Hawaii February 21st. Monster Hunter Wilds February 28th. Split Fiction March 6th. And I'm being told by Lady Charisma, Split Fiction is the new game from Haze Light, the makers of It Takes Two. Got it. I was getting the 2 confused. Thank you for that. Suikoden 1 and 2 Collection March 6th. Assassin's Creed Shadows March 20th. Atomfall March 27th. South of Midnight April 8th. Fatal Fury City of the Wolves April 21st. Claire Obscure Expedition 33.
Are we just shouting words and dates at this point?
April 24th, Doom: The Dark Ages May 15th, and Ninja Gaiden 4 Fall 2025. Of course, keep in mind, there's the big Nintendo Switch 2 Direct. Now, when is that? Nintendo Switch 2 Direct, because they're going to give you the information.
April 2nd.
Direct date. 2nd of April. Oh,
Told you.
okay. So on April 2nd, let's put that in there too, because let's be honest, that's something we're all interested in, right? The Switch 2 Direct, April 2nd. And I get the feeling on April 2nd,
Jesus fucking Christ. I don't know why I didn't see that coming.
of information about the release of the Switch 2, including pricing, game lineup, etc. Okay,
I'm awake. I'm
pre-order
awake.
and all of that. So with all of those games, basically, once we hit around mid-February, we're in our stride. We're going to be playing good new games, and that's what I mean with this setup. I want this setup working like clockwork. I want to be on stream on time. I want high-end graphics, beautiful 60 frames on every game I play. You know, sometimes I'll be playing in 4K, sometimes 1080p if I want the 120 hertz, depending on the game. I get the feeling a lot of these games I will be playing in 4K, and you guys will be seeing 1440p.
Then why are you playing in 4K?
Want to be able to do awesome stuff like adjust on the fly if I'm playing on PC or if I decided to play over here on console, you know, style with the gamepad. I want to be able to switch between camera angles for silly shots and stuff. I want to be able to seamlessly go between these kind of shots.
Just, I don't know why he does this. Why do you do this to me, Phil?
You know, on the fly, utilizing the Stream Deck to its fullest. All right. At the same time of all of that, I want to be able to do other content. Like I'm doing Smart Guys right now, my wrestling commentary show once a week. So far, the start has been good. I want.
Yeah, except for the fact that you episode over episode are dropping. I think it's anywhere between 20
tonight. You.
Jesus, ranter. You're dropping anywhere between 20 and 30% of your viewership and support. It's delicious. Everybody loves the fact that you're just just sinking further and further into obscurity. It's amazing. The only person that's keeping that show alive is Ashton, and the only reason he's keeping that show alive is because he literally makes fun of you and you giggle like a tard going, yeah, you're right. Yeah, Ashton, you're so cool. You're so awesome. Make fun of me some more. I call him Triple P.
To get that show polished, meaning no tech issues with the microphones and no fuck ups and issues like that, you know, I've been doing. So basically, I think at this point, all right, we are lined up for success. We just have to get to the point now where there's a lot of new things coming out, okay? And now we can tackle them and play them. Because it's funny.
We.
By the way, what's up, everyone? I see a lot of people in chat. What's going on to everyone? Like Jade and Game Boy and Lucky Gremlin. How you doing? NMix, how you doing? Ellipsian, what's up? Over on Kick Super Bonchan, what's going on, man? How's everyone this morning? I hope you're all doing well. Carlos, what's up? So yeah, I want to get everything smooth. I want to get everything going well. I want to be able to play all the new hot.
Damn, Lucky Gremlin actually has a halfway decent observation. It says, is it just me or is this border really big and takes up a lot of the screen space? Yeah, it does, doesn't it?
So here's the thing. Someone actually messaged me something, and I personally thought it was pretty funny because once again, you know, I don't know what's going on in the realm of my naysayers and detractors.
Oh dear God, what this time? This one I don't know about.
But now the new thing is, did you know that Phil has had the slowest months ever in his entire history?
Oh yeah, that's true.
Right now it's his slowest months ever, which is false.
No, it's not. It is verifiably true.
Okay, that's completely false what they're saying. Here's the truth, okay?
Now we're going to get truth from Phil. Oh boy, I can't wait. Let me prep this button.
Previous, when I was an up-and-comer on YouTube, I had a channel called Darkside Phil, all right? That was in operation for about 2.5 years. Then I started on this channel in 2010, around April of 2010, and this has been my main channel for gameplay ever since, DSP Gaming, that is. When I started the channel in 2010, I was super popular. So, like, I was one of the top gaming YouTubers. I was getting tons of views on everything.
Now, granted, he did get a lot of views, but I think you're conflating popularity with notoriety.
Everything that I did, okay? So, if you compare the old days to today, yes, of course, I was getting way more views back then. I wasn't even a live streamer back then. I was only making on-demand videos. I was making 10-minute long on-demand videos. So my views were sky high. If you wanted to watch an hour of gameplay, you had to watch 6 videos and give me 6 views. Today, I get 1 view for that hour.
Oh, guys, Phil's a victim.
Not a views-based business. I never have been since the ad apocalypse happened and everything stopped being based on ad revenue.
Which you are still bitter about, let's be clear.
I don't care about views. It doesn't matter to me. You understand?
Yeah, thank you. I was going to look for it, but somebody went ahead and played it for me.
Dan, what matters to me is, are people actually showing up and engaging with my content and supporting it? And the answer is yes. To give you some perspective, in the last 6 months, I've been making way more via your support than I've been making in the last, like, 5 years.
Yeah, that's fucking cringe, dog, because you're sucking away money from, like, 5 dudes. It's kind of sad.
And that's not an exaggeration. That's fact. I'm actually doing way better financially because of you than I have done in over 5 years.
Okay.
That's why I was able to afford all of the upgrades and everything in the office, right? And the other thing you have to understand is that I'm not only putting all my content into one channel anymore. It used to be everything I do was on DSP Gaming. Literally every piece of content, whether it was a vlog, whether it was a taste test, whether it was a review, whether it was a gameplay video.
Yeah, but don't your fucking, all those things get like 150 views after the fact? Like, what are you doing, Phil?
You know, whatever it was all on DSP Gaming. Now I want you to think about my content today, okay? I stream, but not even all on DSP Gaming. I have one YouTube stream on DSP Gaming and another YouTube stream taking place over on Kick. So already, that has dramatically reduced the amount of views because you may think, oh, it's not that big of a deal. No.
Wait, what? Hold on. That reduced the amount of views. Okay, hold on.
I stream, but not even all on DSP Gaming. I have one YouTube stream on DSP Gaming and another YouTube stream taking place over on Kick. So
okay.
Already, that has dramatically reduced the amount of views because you may think, oh, it's not that big of a deal. No, actually it is. To give you some perspective, right now on any given stream, I probably have on average around 300 or so viewers. And it
200.
can go up if it's a more popular game and down if it's a less popular game. That's on YouTube. On Kick, I get maybe 40, 50 viewers a stream, but that adds up to aggregate views. And that 40, 50 viewers watching on Kick would have normally been on YouTube, and I'm not getting those views anymore on YouTube, so it skews the amount of views that I'm getting.
Dude. This is... Why are you telling anybody this? Why did you even air this out? Like, you should have just kept it to yourself. It doesn't matter to your fucking viewers. Why?
You see, the YouTube views are down, but overall, Kick views are also views that count, but they're not being factored in when people are saying, oh, he has low YouTube views. In addition, I'm not just doing content on DSP Gaming. I'm doing the DSP Tries It series, and that's uploaded exclusively over to my DSP Reacts channel, correct? I'm also doing the Smart Guy show, and that's exclusively streamed and archived.
Okay, hold on. This is pissing me off. So let me get a window up here real quick, and I want to look this guy up. This is one of my favorite YouTubers right now. This dude is fucking hilarious. Okay, now. Okay, hold on. As I bring this one up, let me get ahead and start another window as well. All right, here he is. Fat Electrician, right? Started off making military views and stuff like that, like military documentary style, funny history stuff, right? So after a while, a bunch of people were like, hey, you know what? You should just do regular shit. Like, you, instead of military, you should do other stuff. And he was like, wow, that's a really good idea. Enter the Fat Files. Now, why do I bring this up? 1.54 million subs. Okay. The secondary channel, 445,000 subs. Do you think this guy is thinking to himself, oh, nobody watches the Fat Files that watches the Fat Electrician, and nobody that watches the Fat Electrician watches the Fat Files? No, they complement each other, dude. It's not. Jesus fucking Christ, Phil, how are you this fucking tarded? Like, seriously, I don't get it.
DSP Gaming, I'm retard. Why you so mean? On the DSP Reacts channel. So that's not being factored in. In addition to that, I've got an entirely third channel called DSP Throwback. Now, does that...
Yeah, but nobody watches it.
That channel bring in tons of views and attention? No. But it's work, and it's work I'm doing, and that's on a third channel. So it's funny when you listen to an idiot, a simpleton, who thinks that they can easily present an argument with matter-of-fact knowledge when none of the knowledge is actually factual.
I mean, it is, but okay.
Okay. Is it true that DSP Gaming has been down in views the last couple of months?
Yes.
Yes, and here's why. Number one, there's no hot new games. Can you tell me what's the latest hot new game that came out and you were dying to see me play and I played on release day?
I don't care. Stellar Blade.
I actually can't even think of it. Like,
Stellar Blade.
a lot of the games, for example, Indiana Jones, that was a
Perry the White wailed out.
what if scenario. We didn't even know if it was going to be good, and we didn't know if I was going to play it or how it was going to go, right? So there wasn't a lot of hype behind it. Stalker 2 was the same deal, where I didn't like Stalker 1, and it didn't really get a lot of attention, right? Like, I don't think it was a overhyped game or anything. This fall, particularly, was a fall where most of the games were underwhelming during the busiest gaming season of the year, so most of the hype was there. I would argue the last game that legitimately had major hype behind it and I played was Silent Hill 2 Remake.
No, that was the last game you, like, really were hard to play, man. Like, you had a fucking... You were excited to play that one, dude. Yeah, Helldivers 2, there's a good one.
And that was the beginning of October. It's the end of January. Do you see my point? Now, the good news is, because people like me and my content, it doesn't matter what I'm playing. I can...
No, this is disprovable by every single time that you don't hit a goal or something like that. You got guys, I don't know what's going on. I wanted to play this. You asked for this game, you guys, and I don't get any support. Fuck, here, like, not too long ago, you were talking about how all I do is I talk, and I'm making more money now than Marvel Rivals. All you guys, like, I can't with this fucker. I can't.
Play old games like Dark Souls with mods, or I could continue to play a multiplayer game like Street Fighter 6 or Black Ops 6, or I could go play indie games like Balatro, right? We could play whatever we want, and people still show up, still engage, and still support. But my overall views are going to be down. Right now, it's my core audience who's watching everything on the channel, and then people will come back when the new games start to hit. Undoubtedly, with that lineup that I just mentioned, February, March, and April, you're going to have people who are going to be coming back to the channel who haven't been here for a while because they want to see my honest takes on the new games as they come out this year.
Well, right, but Dapper Dragon, you have to understand, we're talking with Schrodinger's dipshit here, remember? So he does the thing, but he doesn't do the thing. So right now, he could play any game he wants because all people do is come here to see him. Just like he could play Marble Rivals, and people would show up. Oh, wait, no, he made $7, and that didn't work, and then Metaphor wouldn't work because it's a JRPG. Okay, so he has to play what the people want, but at the same time, he can play whatever he wants because he has the freedom to do what he wants while being bound to do what the audience wants. And I'm confused.
Okay. So that's why it's not a big deal. Don't worry that in the last couple of months, it looks like views are down and shit like that. Of course they are. I'm not just exclusively making content for this channel anymore. I'm splitting my efforts. I'm not even streaming just on this channel anymore. So therefore, even if you were trying to compare December 2024 to December 2023, it's not even a fair comparison because my streams are split. So,
dude, why are you doing this bit?
lot of the views that were coming in from the stream.
Yeah, and he wants to crowse through this year.
Now on Kick and don't count towards the channel anymore. But the point I'm making here is I want all of this stuff that I've added and you know, paid for and installed.
Oh, paid for? I thought it was donated.
And got up and running to be working when these new games hit. I don't want it to be a big hot new release, and that day, my camera's turning off, my lighting's turning off, the stream's crashing, the freaking capture device is having glitches and issues, my GPU's maxed out.
I thought everything was top of the line and you would have no problems and everything's perfect and everything's wonderful. I'm slightly confused, Phil.
I can't have that. I need it working. All right, and if anything, I will tell you this. 10 years. I had that old PC. That old PC that I spent like $3,000 on, right? And everyone said you bought a lemon, which I didn't. 10 years. That PC was old, faithful. That thing, day in, day out, by hook or by crook, turned on and worked.
It's a fucking tower. That's like bare minimum.
There were some issues along the way with, for example, the microphone malfunctioning and I have to restart OBS and a corrupted video here or there. But for the most part, that was the most dependable PC I had ever had. And it allowed me to be consistent, Mr. Consistent. You knew that on a given day I was going to be streaming at a certain time.
No, you wouldn't. You'd show up and you'd be like, "Oh, guys, I'm being late. I'm trying to do this." You would be 15 to 20 minutes late on the daily. What are you talking about?
We playing a certain game. You knew you could trust me to be there.
Trust you? Dog.
These last 2 months, I'll be honest, I don't know, man.
Okay, so then give back the PC that was donated to you and return the fucking lemon, okay? Because obviously you're a victim.
2 months have been hit or miss with all these tech issues, all right? So what I'd like to do to start the show is address...
This is you haven't started the show?
Some of the issues that I'm having and let you know about possible solutions or things that I figured out and implemented. And we're going to see if anyone has any ideas that can help me out. Because at this point, I'm at my wit's end. I think I've done what I can. And I think some of them are solved. But at this point...
Solved? Was that supposed to be they were solved? Was that what that was? Solved?
Has any ideas that can help me out, because at this point I'm at my wit's end. I think I've done what I can. I think some of them are solved, but at this point,
okay, I caught the V that time.
I want to be sure that I'm doing everything that I possibly can. All right, but before we get there,
way to smack your mic, big man. That's you're such a fucking asshole.
I gotta do some shout outs because you guys have been supporting the stream right now. So let's get to it. First of all, Harry the White is here this morning and dropped a 10 member bomb on YouTube. Thank you to Perry for the 10 memberships this morning. I really appreciate you, and thanks for coming by and hanging out and supporting the content. That's going to count for $30 to get us started.
It should count for 50, but okay, whatever.
A good head start towards our 84th goal being hit today. We're a fifth of the way there. Remember, the goal is when we hit...
I caught that, Lulu. Somebody said, "Hey, don't forget to claim this stuff on your taxes, gifts on your taxes." He's like, What are you talking about? All the stuff that's in my setup, I purchased. It's like... How much gin have you had? Like, the crux of your whole position for the PS Pro and one of the fucking computers for the... Guys, a fan donated this. Okay, correct?
90. It's a new DSP tries it where I...
Oh, Rushmate, I haven't forgotten the goal, man. The goal's been met. We were at 118 earlier on. I went ahead and I sounded it off. But just in case, and also because we need a palate cleanser, we can always fire it off again.
Blood for the blood god! For the skull throne!
Oh, Mars Champ, it's been fucking insufferable already. We've already made it through the spoon rant, and I mean, I was jaded from watching Jad right before I streamed, and, you know, boxers. But yeah.
Try a Japanese snacks box that I purchased off of Amazon, and I'm going to show it to you in just a moment. Some tips have rolled in. Full scroll.
I don't want to make this about money, but also
MB did a $2
money.
tip and says a lot of pre-built computers come with an underpowered power supply to cut corners and save some money. You probably have a 500 watt or 650 to 7. I believe it's an 800. I think we looked into it and it's an 800 watt.
Yeah, but it's an 800 bronze, silver, gold, platinum, because depending on what it is, that's how effective it is. So if you have an 800, I think they allow, what, 30% bleed? So let's just say you have 1,000. If you have 1,000 bronze and they allow 30%, and a bronze allows 30% bleed, you actually only have a 700. If you have a silver, I think it allows something like 15% bleed. So then you'd have an 850, and then your golds and your platinums are supposed to be like within like 3 to 5%, I think, something like that. I'm probably oversimplifying this, but I think that's how that works.
They're 1,000 or 1,300 watt. It will not fix all but many problems, and it should help. If that is determined to be my issue, I would not have a problem doing that. Of course, what I'd have to do is remove the old one and figure out how to hook it up to everything properly, which I haven't done that in 8 years.
Dude, there is not a chance in hell he could fucking wire a fucking motherboard correctly. No chance in hell.
So I'm not sure I would do it right. But if
Nerd!
That's what it has to be, then that's what it has to be. I'm not gonna lie, it is a possibility that could be what's going on. I'm gonna talk about my issues in a second, and you guys are gonna be like, it's a weird situation.
What is with his hair?
It's a very confusing, suspect situation. I feel like I need Sherlock Holmes in here to start sniffing up the clues of what's really going on with his PC issues at this point. Thank you for the recommendation, and thank you for the tip.
Or you could just have basic troubleshooting skills.
And then I received another $2 tip. And it's just a troll, so I'm just gonna ignore them. Okay.
Oh, what a surprise.
Cool.
Hold on. So, what did I get?
Where can you watch Smart Guy?
Dapper, what did you... Let's find out.
Oh no, I've gone cross-eyed.
Yep, that's a good one.
Guys, and on what days? Well, we're going to talk about that. Smart Guys is my wrestling commentary show that I do with PPP from the Kino Casino show over on Kick, and we stream it on my DSP Reacts channel, at DSP Reacts, and on my Kick channel, which is DSP Gaming Real, every Tuesday.
Yeah, that's true.
We did it in the
K-pathetic.
morning, but this week we are changing the time. It's going
K-pathic.
to be a night
There we
stream now.
go. I don't know why I saw it as K-pathetic. It doesn't matter. Keepathic, we're going to go with that.
Starting around roughly 7 p.m. Pacific time, and it's going to run around 2.5 hours long, okay? So if you want to watch Smart Guys, it's not in the morning, okay? It's going to be at night, or the late stream, okay? So I want to make everyone aware of that. I want people to actually show up for the show, okay? Cool. All right. So thank you for the support there.
And then somebody gave memberships on Kick.
Now,
come on, let's get to it.
Let's try to keep the momentum rolling. Let's hit the goal today of 150.
Money, please.
Dollars of support over everywhere. You know, that includes YouTube, that includes Kick, that includes PayPal, which is tips that can be from anyone watching, right? Let's get some support rolling. Let's hit 84. You know what? Let's just do this now because we're talking about it. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you the Sakura Treats box fresh off of Amazon. I snuck it in. It was in the set the entire time. You guys had no idea. This is the...
I mean, I saw that pasty-ass blue thing in the background. I thought, why the fuck did you put it there? Your microphone's blocking it, but yeah.
box.
What the fuck is this?
So, I know you may be shocked. You'll be like, wait a minute, that's the treats box, that little box? This box contains 30 different treats from Japan. It includes salty and savory snacks. It includes sweets. It includes mixes. Some of it's candy. Some of it's more like crackers and cakes.
So, this is supposed to substitute you taking your wife to Japan for a honeymoon?
It's got all of that in this small box. And you might say, well, how could they possibly do that? Do you want to know why? I'm not going to spoil, but just to very briefly show you, this is how they do it. I have it upside down because I'm stupid. See Sakura box?
Sakura box?
They do it because guess what? They're all snack size. This is the pamphlet that actually explains what's in it and gives you details on each item in the box. And then as you can see, each item is basically a small snack size. It's only a few bites. You're not getting a full portion of any of the snacks that are in here.
Actually, in Japan, I'm willing to bet that that is a full fucking serving.
And they're all different, and they're all stacked in there together, okay? So the thing is, I don't
Sakura box.
want to spoil, so I'm not going to go into the box now and start looking. Like, I have no idea what any of this is, and I don't want to look at it because I'll spoil myself. With 30 items in the box, there's obviously no way that I could eat 30 items in one DSP tries it.
I don't want to make this about uwus, but give me uwus.
Likely what we would do is I'll go into the manual that lists all of the items because it shows them right here. Take a look. Every item in the box is listed, describing the flavors, describing the ingredients. So I can go through and maybe pick some of the...
Does it bother anybody else when he talks about shit like this? When he's like, it describes the flavors and the ingredients? Like, I never thought about the word ingredients as much as I am when he says it, because I fucking hate it when he says it.
Best ones to try. Maybe we'll do 5 to 10 and try 5 or 10 items during the DSP tries it. And then I can maybe even save the box for later and we can go back and do it again at a future date because there's no way I can do 30 or else I'd be here for hours, right? So...
Or... no.
It's Sakura box, 30 different items.
How you doing, Happy Lula?
When we hit 40, excuse me, when we hit 90 goals hit,
I can't complain.
we can do it whenever. Like, literally, if someone today came in and supported a ton and we hit 90 goals hit, we can do it today. Why not? It's not like fast food that I need to get delivered. It's not like it's a meal. I could do it whenever. We could pause whatever I'm doing on stream and spend a half an hour checking out the box, okay? So, that's that, and that will be actually right here during the course of the week until we're ready for it. Cool?
Roachmate, now all I can think of is the fucking episode of Family Guy where Quagmire's supposed to be watching over Chris, Meg, and Stewie, and he's like, I have no idea what to do. Here's some keys. Jingly, dingly, 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 dingly. Yes, Matthew, that was Kilo scratching in the background.
So thank you, and the sooner you support, the quicker we do it. Okay, that's awesome, is it not? Okay.
Give me money, give me money, give me money, give me money, give me money.
Battledick says, will this be your fancy night out? You can sit there thinking what wine to select for your main course. What? What? You talk about like you're going to a restaurant and they hand you the wine list and you're picking? I mean, yeah, it's essentially what it is. I'll be looking at the treats list and picking the ones I want to do, right? By the way, I believe there was an anonymous sub over on Kick. Am I correct? Because I think I saw it pop up, but it's off the screen. Was there one anonymous sub?
Aaron, I've made that comparison before. I've always said, like, not a sub teacher, but just a teacher. Like, now class, if you don't behave, we're not going to get to have that 15 minutes of extra recess.
I think so. And I'm going to count that as long as people confirm that that's true, that happened. By the way, I got Perry the White on the wrong section. Perry should be on memberships, not subs. Let's fix that. Was there an anonymous sub? Yeah, who got it? I don't know because I missed it. I saw it pop up when I was talking, but I don't know.
Then why didn't you bring it up?
It was anonymous? Okay. So we should be at $38 to support so far then. Cool. Yeah, Battle because I was making fun of the menu. Exactly. So it's like you're looking at your wine list instead of looking at a snacks list, right? There you go. Anus says the AI bubble just popped. What does that mean, Anus? Because AI has been really hot recently and making everyone tons of money. Why do you say the AI bubble popped? Was there a crack?
Yeah, because of that fucking whatever one that I fucking broke. It's a Chinese fucking AI bot like ChatGPT. But if you ask it anything about Tiananmen Square or you ask it about self-immolation in China, depending on how you word it. Yeah, DeepSeek. Depending on how you word it, sometimes it will just say, I don't want to talk about that. Please quit fucked. And then other times it will tell you all about it. And then the censorship kicks in. It takes the answer away and it's like, never mind, I can't talk about that. And then when you ask it, hey, why did you just delete your answer? I didn't delete my answer. You're crazy. It literally fucking gaslights you. It's amazing.
I am the pinnacle of male fitness. I can stand up from a chair.
Russian Milk Bear, thank you for the 10. My tithe. Now I feel bad. But thank you for the 10, man. I appreciate it.
Crash in the stock market today for AI companies? Is that true? NVIDIA has dropped 20% value in 10 hours. What happened?
Yeah, don't worry. It's going to go right back up after they realize that this fucker is heavily influenced by the Chinese government.
Happy. What triggered that?
My shiny month clicky thing. Thank you, Dr. Detractor. As a member of the Neophytes for 8 months. Thank you so much. Shiny month clicky thing. Thank you, Doc. Fuck.
Whoa.
Okay. Oh, I thought I didn't unpause it. Never mind.
That's interesting because AI has been involved in everything, right? Like AI has been a major part of everything for the past couple of years. I mean, even me, this background.
Yeah, true, Dapper.
Is AI.
It's AI powered, you guys. It's a fucking green screen, dude. It's an AI green screen. Okay, Zoom has this natively.
Powered. The AI was programmed to look for the edges of the human body and delete everything around it so only the human body shows up and it removes your background. So this is AI powered, what I'm using right now on my stream. That's pretty crazy that the AI bubble is popping. Really? Not a crash. There's a big dip. People are freaking out because there's a new Chinese startup, but it seems super fishy.
It's very fishy.
Trying to come up with a ChatGPT alternative. Okay.
Alternative.
I'll have to keep my eye on that. That's an interesting breaking story. I didn't even know about that one. It's literally happening as we speak. Huh. Okay. Let's see here.
You joined Broside Phil? Band.
Oh, okay. Hold on. Whoa.
Pastor 185. Thank you so much for joining the newbies. I greatly appreciate it. Welcome. I appreciate all the support. Thank you, guys. Wait a minute. It fired you off twice for some reason. But fuck it. I will recognize you twice because it fired off twice. So there. Thank you, Astral. Twice.
What the hell just happened? Stupid Windows. Okay, I received a $4 tip from DTM. Dan the Man? From Dan the Man. Dan the Man, how are you? Thank you for a $4 tip. I appreciate that, Dan.
Dude, I think you may have outed him when he didn't want to be outed.
It's our biggest tip of the day. So let's get that up on the leaderboard. Thank you, Dan. Look at that fancy D. This is supposed to be like a medieval font, and it looks pretty cool, doesn't it?
I thought that was Tyrone that had the fancy D. Ayo!
A medieval font for Dark Souls today. So we're $42 of support. We're almost a third of the way there to our goal. Let's keep that momentum going. Let's hit the goal. By the end of the podcast, let's hit the goal. So when we start playing Dark Souls, we don't have to worry. All right? And again, the sooner the better. The more
yes, fancy D.
Support we get, the faster we do the DSP tries of the Sakura box, 30 treats box, right behind me here. And the sooner we'll be doing the Viewer's Choice Marathon.
As long as it's not... Sorry. The sooner we'll be doing the Viewer's Choice Marathon. Let me see if I can do this. The Viewer's Choice Marathon should not contain multiplayer games, RPG games, or Stellar Blade. There should not be a single game that I have vetoed in the past. The games I vetoed in the past, you will not know, but I will know. So don't fucking ask for those. Also, don't make them be unending games. Terms and conditions apply.
Again, if you have not yet nominated a game for Viewer's Choice, what are you waiting for? Head to the main community tab of DSP Gaming. I'll show you how to do it.
It's a community page. Everybody knows how to do it, Phil.
Okay, ready? Head to the main community tab of my DSP Gaming channel here on YouTube. It's right here, community. Scroll on down. And a few posts down, you will find, wow, this did pretty good for a highlight. You will find the thread from 2 days ago.
12 likes, 1 comment.
150
Okay.
posts so far and climbing. Be sure to not
Stellar Blade, 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 Stellar Blade.
only nominate what game you want to see me play during this special Viewers' Choice Marathon, but also be sure to like the posts from people who have already nominated games that you want to see.
Well, if I could read it, San Antonio, so if he brings it up, I'll read it. But just kind of thinking it up on the fly was more difficult than I anticipated.
All right. I'm going to use this thread by the end of this week to make a poll. And you guys will vote on that poll and determine what is the Viewers' Choice game for the marathon. We're getting close.
Go fucking full Hulk, Dapper. I want to see it happen.
Today, we may even get, another 2 goals hit or more.
I am
and
the
we're only 15
pinnacle
away.
of male fitness. I can stand up from a chair.
TSP and Wings Duo Comp R6. Thank you, Russian Milk, for the 2. Not valid or in Connecticut or Wisconsin. Yeah. Holy shit, my wrench joke from last stream was seen and acknowledged. Wait, which wrench joke? I completely forgot the wrench joke. But Russian Milk Bear, thank you again for the 2, brother. I greatly appreciate it. I completely forgot the wrench joke.
Blood for the blood gods.
Oh, that you didn't have a wrench? Dude, I actually gave you the wrench immediately after you said that, so ha-ha!
It looks like it'll probably take place sometime next week. Okay, and I'm excited for that. Hopefully it does. Cool. All right, thank you guys. All right, now let's get to the subject at hand, okay? Oh, is he being racist yet again?
Whoa. What? Who's being racist? One sick puppy? What was he saying? Me Chinese, me play joke, me crash your stock market while make fentanyl and coke. I mean, yeah, but fuck. How bad is it that the only funny part that has been on the stream thus far is a Russian joke from a racist joke from one sick puppy? My God, I'm blending words. Why are we chewing our fingernails, man?
One sick puppy, could you please stop being incredibly racist in the chat? At this point, you shake your head. You're like, dude, this guy, he never learns his lesson. He's been incredibly racist for like 5 years straight.
Boot him!
All right, he's publicly apologized. Anyway.
Hey, guys, sorry.
So.
Wow. Now, but I can't say, if I say with my sock account and Kick that, wow, this seems like there's no value when it comes to the DSP fucking Viewers' Choice. Well, banned. Ice! We got a celebrity in the house, kids. We got a celebrity in the house. Ice Yamamoto stopped by. What's good, brother?
So, let's talk about tech issues that I'm having, because maybe you guys have some ideas, okay? Which box did I get? This is the 30 treats box, because Sakura box has a bunch of different ones. There's a 15 treats, a 30 treats, I think a 40 or 50 treats.
I am the pinnacle of male fitness. I can stand up from a chair.
How much for the wrench? OICR. Fuck it. I'll go full duty on this one. No, I'm not going to go full duty on this one. But there you go. Because, fuck, you're always in my chat anyway.
30 treats. And then here's the thing. If we like this, if this turns out to be a hit.
Thank you again for the 2.
And people really like me doing this. They have other themed boxes. They have ones for
no, he didn't get banned,
Roach,
mate.
That covers all of Europe. And then they have one that's Korea only. So I could actually get different themed boxes to try over time. Okay? That'd be pretty cool.
Ice, I've been, my dude. I've been. Stressed, but what else is new? And fucking hating on Phil.
All right. Cool. So let's continue. So here's the deal, folks. What tech issues have been ongoing tech issues that I've been having? Let's discuss these, okay, one by one. First off, okay, one issue that I'm having that's an ongoing issue.
I am the pinnacle of male fitness. I can stand up from a chair.
We are literally watching Super Size Me DSP. Thank you, Blake and Ryan, for the 2. Is there anything that he could try that's not food? That's what I'm curious about. Astral 185. Sorry. Thank you again, Blake and Ryan, for the 2. I wanted to bring this up as soon as I saw it. I saw it hit twice. I don't know if it charged you twice. It shouldn't have, because you should only be able to get one level of a membership for, one cost. But yeah, I saw it fire twice, but I don't know if it actually charged you twice. And if it did, I would expect a charge back. Like they refund your money probably within like 3 to 5 days.
The wireless connectivity of my my capture and streaming PC, not the gaming PC, but the capture and streaming PC, getting wirelessly connected to
No, I didn't, Dapper.
To my wireless router downstairs, which then is connected to all of my wireless devices. Now, you might say, what
Mr. Anderson. Sorry, Mr. Cruel. What's up, buddy? Looking forward to tomorrow.
What do you mean? Why do you need wireless? I thought your capture streaming PC is hooked up via Ethernet because you're streaming right now. You upload videos. Don't you use Ethernet? I do. Don't get me wrong. I absolutely do.
That's great, Dapper. Yeah, that's exactly what would happen for sure. I mean, actually, in his defense, we might actually do them. Not we, but like in terms of this community that we have, but some fucking like more on the unhinged side might do that. So, but I mean, if you don't fucking advertise where you're going and you just go.
I have a modem that is dedicated just to that PC for uploading and streaming. It's literally only used for uploading and streaming. That's it. It has its own modem in the office here, okay? However, everything today is wireless. I'll give you an example. The light that I'm using right now on this podcast is wireless. It's not actually hooked up to anything. It's hooked up via a wireless adapter inside of it. So I turn it on and off wirelessly. You see? You can't hook it up with a wire. It's not possible, okay? All the RGB lights you see behind me, I have a big tower here, and a big powerful light under me behind me. The RGB lights that I have against the back walls of the studio, those are all wireless, okay? They all wirelessly connect to a network. This new Pixu 64 frame, wirelessly connected to the network. You cannot use wired connections for these. They all
then get a fucking mesh.
All need a network, okay? So, I basically have to have wireless enabled on my streaming and capture PC in order to enable any of these devices for my use. And it's so...
No, that doesn't track. That doesn't track at all. So you've got an SSID broadcasting, right? We'll just call it Phil's network, right? Broadcasting from the basement. But your two PCs are hardwired. Unless you're using it as a fucking relay station, which I don't think he would be because he's just not that smart, then it's still connecting to the SSID downstairs. The wireless is having to go downstairs. It's not going to the PC. If you're on the same subnet, it shouldn't matter. Of course he's this fucking stupid. He probably didn't open the fucking firewalls.
Ducks, but that's just how they're used. That's just it, okay? So, at first...
Or would it require firewall? Huh. I got to think about that.
I wasn't having any issue, okay, at all. I was having no issues. Everything was fine. And then all of a sudden, about early January, okay, all of a sudden, I kept losing the wireless connection between this PC and my wireless router downstairs. And I'm like, why does it keep disconnecting?
Oh, God, that'd be funny. Thyre Carver, that'd be fucking hilarious.
Here's the funny part about it, okay? Guess what else in my house? I just spilled water all over the place, so I need to get a napkin here. Guess what else in my house uses that same connection?
Fucking ADHD. Okay.
Guess what never disconnects ever from that? My phone. I am the pinnacle of male fitness. I can stand up from a chair.
Deep Fryer, thank you so much for the 5. Says you can purchase that Sakura, I'm not even gonna, the S box at most Asian supermarkets, and Bill charged $1,500 for it. Yeah, I've heard that box is like $30 at max. Somebody give me the actual pronunciation, because I've seen you guys, I saw you guys mocking how he was pronouncing it, and I don't want to say it wrong. Sakura. Hopefully I got that right. Or is Matthew James trolling me? Matthew James, are you trolling me? Do you deserve a ban? Is that what's going on? Ban Sakura. Okay. Sakura. Okay, so we have different Sakura. Okay, so it's Sakura. Do I have that right? Okay, I will have to watch Naruto, I guess. I don't know. But Deep Fryer, thank you for the 5. I really appreciate it. Sakura box. Yeah, there we go. That's what I'm going to call it. Sakura.
So, if my phone is always connected to the wireless network and has no issue,
Sakura. Okay.
Why is my PC having said issue? Okay, I have to get some stuff to clean this up because I just knocked my drink. Hold on.
I'm just going to call it the Uwu box. I suck at this shit.
First time I've done this either.
I'm just calling it the Uwu box.
Frequently slob.
I mean, you are a slob, so that tracks. Praise the Uwu box. Praise the box.
I don't want to make this about uwus, but give me uwus.
You got another itch, Kilo? Dear God. What are you doing?
I have received femboys, woo! I don't want to make this about femboys, but give me femboys.
Okay, got it.
Oh, Kilo,
By the
why
way,
are you
your
so
official
sad?
Level 1 podcast mug at Darkside.
Uh-oh, sorry for the shit quality I'm on. Uh-oh.
Sakura.
Sakura. Okay, well, Uwu box. Got it.
Shop. Thank you to Captain DCW who had said that he had purchased 2 shirts from the shop this morning. I appreciate that. Everything you get off my merch shop helps out the business significantly. Thank you for that. Okay.
Watch me end up like going and traveling, having to do an install in Japan, and I don't remember any of this, but I remember Uwu box. So I walk up, someone's like, "Hey, I want one of them. What are they called? Uwu boxes." And they're gonna be like, "What the fuck did you just say?"
Yeah.
What are you doing, dude?
Oh, okay.
I don't even know why he stood up.
By the way, if I miss anything on the Kick Chat side, please let me know, because again, I can't see subs on the Kick side unless they're happening live, or if they're from a name, like if an anonymous person gives a sub, I actually can't see it after the fact. So please let me know to make sure that I update everything properly, okay?
Yeah, the fact that he does that shit where it's like, oh, $1,500 gets you a goddamn $30 fucking fast food meal or a $30 Ubu box, or like, could you like do a fucking raffle, dog, for like, I don't know, whatever game you're playing? Like, do something. Jesus.
Okay, ready? Let's continue. Okay, so I cleaned up a big mess. I spilled my drink here. So if my wireless connection is working fine with my phone nonstop, why is the wireless connection consistently disconnecting on my capture and streaming PC?
Likely, and I could be wrong, but I'm willing to bet that the router that you have broadcasts in 2.4 and 5. I'm willing to bet, actually, I know your phone has a 5G radio. Okay. I am also willing to bet the fucking low-grade China-esque bullshit that you have in your office operates on 2.4. So you're on 2 different channels, and likely you're having issues with one of them. Who the fuck knows? I don't know.
And I tried different things. I tried setting up to auto reconnect. It literally has not auto reconnected once ever. If it disconnects, it just disconnects. And you've probably seen this before. My lights just turn off behind me. And I'm like, and then I go to look for the network, and the network's not there. And I gotta wait, and then all of a sudden the network will come back, and I reconnect, and it works again. And then it'll just disconnect 5 minutes later again. And sometimes it'll eventually fix itself over time and work again and be stable. And then other times it won't work at all, and I have to restart my whole PC, and then all of a sudden it'll work. All right? So basically, the crap hit the fan last night. I was playing Balatro, okay? And it just went off and would not
Oh, it's a power issue? Okay.
connect no matter what I tried. It wouldn't work. In fact, it wasn't even showing up, okay? So I got pretty frustrated with it. And like I said, I restarted the computer, and the network still didn't show up. And I'm like, dude, I restarted, and it's still not there. And then I realized something. I said, you know, sometimes, not all the time, but sometimes it's the simplest solution that you overlook, and it could be that's the issue. And I said, what would be the absolute simplest solution to this problem?
You're broadcasting on a channel that's not penetrating through your walls, or
Something's loose. So I went to the back of the PC.
hold on.
Simplest solution to this problem.
Phil, thank you so much for coming on Bro Interviews DSP. Now, you said that when you got with Kat, she advertised something to you that made her very attractive to you. What was it that she said to you that made her attractive to you?
Something's loose.
Okay. Thank you very much, Phil. Really appreciate that that candor. Thank you very much.
So I went to the back of the PC, and this PC has 2 big antennas that stick out of the motherboard, okay, that you can adjust or whatever to try to get a wireless signal. And I touch one, and it's really loose. It's not even like, oh, a little loose. It's like barely on. I was like, what?
Tyrone got to it.
Now, I had these on tight. So why are you telling me this thing auto loosens itself over time? I'm not back
Auto loosens its brother. Jesus Christ.
there twisting it, and it was on tight when I got the PC. So I basically went, oh, shit. And I tightened it all the way, and the other one I tightened as far as I could, and I put the antennas
Lord, what's up, brother?
up again, and I tried. It has worked now since last night, 0 problems. It found the network, it connected to the network, the wireless connectivity is working, the lights work, no problems, 0 issues.
Okay, so yeah, you had no reception. You're a dumbass.
Now, Battleduck says, was it Jasper? Doubtful, and here's why I say that. Jasper Kitty does like to go around the office messing with stuff, but technically he stays away from areas with high wire traffic. Like, he's never been behind that PC because it's full of wires. So he wouldn't go back there. He would go over there to my entertainment system and you know, lay down next to the PS5 Pro. He's laid directly in front of the gaming PC over there, but he doesn't like going into the wires. So
Okay, so let me make sure I'm understanding this. You're stating that you screwed in the antennas perfectly fine, tight. Jasper doesn't do it. All right. So your hypothesis is that a force you can't see and don't know where it came from unscrewed your antennas And that's what we're going with. Cool.
I don't think it was him. I just think perhaps the wireless antenna thing isn't very good. I really do feel like it's probably that. Like, basically, these antennas are not of the highest quality, and so they don't really stay on tight.
Isn't it amazing how everything is of the bestest quality ever? It is the highest speed, lowest drag thing ever. There is nothing better than what he purchased ever. Until it broke, or until it breaks, or until something goes wrong, and then it's like, you know what? It's not really high quality. It's pretty low quality, actually. As a matter of fact, it's a piece of shit. And I don't know why they sell this. It's like, I thought it was the greatest thing since sliced bread.
That's all I can think of. So let's see what happens. But as of right now, it's actually looking quite promising. The signal has not disconnected or even shown as weak once. It's connected. Everything turned on this morning. The screen, the lights turned right on. I had no issues whatsoever with any connectivity. So fingers crossed, knock on wood. Hopefully everything is going to work with the wireless moving forward, and that was the issue. Maybe periodically I need to go check and see if those things got...
Schrodinger's consumer. He buys the best and the worst at the exact same time.
It very well could be, if you remember. Over the last month, there's different things I've been doing. I've been plugging in different webcams, trying to find the correct port for the capture device. And maybe as I was doing all that stuff, it got loosened a little bit, right? And then, I just didn't notice, okay? All right. So that's issue number one, and I think maybe we figured it out, okay? Now, the other issue that I'm having is an ongoing issue that I don't think is a simple solution, and sadly, I feel like it's going to be a problem. All right, so allow me to explain.
I think I know where this is going, and let me just get this queued up.
By the way, Captain Based Pants, 2 months as a member, and says, Jasper, the Detractor kitty confirmed. Absolutely not. Jasper is my biggest fan and buddy. Never do anything. He's a good kitty. Don't say that. Okay. Ooh, excuse me. So, the other ongoing issue that we are having absolutely has something to do or has a relation with the USB ports on my new PC.
Okay, that's pretty average. Yeah, your fucking controllers typically on the front ports. Fuck, man, we had forensic towers. The Tolinos were notorious for having bad front USB ports. So, all right, I got you, dog. I got you. I feel you. Okay. How did you fuck this up? That's what I want to know.
All right. I suspect there's something wrong with certain USB ports, and there could be various different reasons that could lead to that.
The controller.
All right. People have actually been already kind of brainstorming reasons why these USB ports aren't working properly.
The controller.
So allow me to explain what I mean.
Oh my God, this fucking...
Particularly, it seems to be an issue with my webcams. Okay, this new webcam I'm using, which is called the Insta360 Link 2, and this webcam over here that I'm using, which is called the Insta360 Link 2C. The only difference between these two webcams is very simple. The C is stationary and does not turn at all. Okay, while the one over here, the 2, does have an arm, and this one can turn and can aim in various directions, and it has AI powered that you can have the AI auto adjust the camera and do things for you, and even follow you around the room, which is kind of a really neat feature. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, okay. And?
Okay. So, what am I talking about when I say, what are the issues I'm having with these webcams? Well, first off, we had my other webcam, which was bricked.
It's not bricked, you fucking twat. Mr. Burnell?
This is the old model webcam.
Oh God, Vega, sent you how we're feeling. What did you send to me? Hold on, what do I get? Come on. Oh, here we go. We've got...
I don't care.
And we've got...
But I don't care.
I was using from August when it was donated by a viewer all the way through like a week ago.
I thought nothing was donated ever.
This is the Insta360 Link. It's the Model 1. The one I'm using right now is Model 2, okay? This thing is awesome. I loved it. Great quality. Follows you around the room, great auto adjustments and everything. Like, I never had an issue with it. I loved it. The only thing that was funny was I would sometimes actually accidentally enable it, and it would start following me around the room automatically, which I didn't want.
Baby chick.
Yeah, we had some funny podcast moments because of it. But basically, after this Windows update happened a week ago, okay, this thing has been bricked. Meaning, if I plug this into my PC, any port for the record, not only one USB port or another, it turns on, which means it goes blue. There's a blue light on it, which indicates it's powered up, and then immediately just turns itself right back off. And I tried everything. Nothing fixes this issue.
Ooh, Henry Varro, I'm invested in your story. Keep us posted.
I tried manually updating the firmware on it. It doesn't do anything. I tried updating the software, the proprietary software that this comes with. It doesn't even detect the camera. So whatever this Windows update was a week ago, this Windows security update, okay, it made it so that this just won't work properly with Windows 11 anymore.
I see. Okay.
I think that's ridiculous because you're telling me people are going to buy this webcam because you could still buy it right now. Even though there's newer models, you can still buy this off Amazon and other places right now. And these people are going to go to install it and it's just not going to work.
Okay, cool.
All because Microsoft did this stupid Windows update.
Okay, so far, so good. Keep going. We're almost there, Phil. We're almost there.
Okay, now I haven't found the solution for this yet. I'm strongly considering rolling back the Windows update from a week ago.
Okay.
Because this worked perfectly before that Windows update. And if that's the case, if I can get that to work, I can actually have this camera over here instead of the stationary one. And here's the cool thing. I can have this camera follow me around the room.
Why would you fucking want that? No one wants to see your fucking gouty ass.
You can set this up to auto zoom and auto follow. So when I'm doing things in the room, it'll pan in and pan out. If I get up and walk this way, it'll turn and follow me through the room. How cool would that to have a camera that follows me through the studio?
Well, considering you don't have any friends that would actually track for you, I mean, yeah, that makes sense.
If I'm doing stuff, right? That would be pretty neat. That would be pretty unique. How many people have that? Okay, so I would love that. I think that would be pretty dope. All right.
Dope. Dear God, man. Dear God, somewhere the African-American community just died a little inside.
Okay, but here's my problem with doing that. Sadly, Microsoft forces updates upon you.
That's correct. They do. Here we go.
Meaning, I could roll back the update, okay? And by the way, HoboX says you should. This update, which was 24H2, has broken tons of things for people, corrupting drivers for GPUs, USB devices, audio, etc.
Yep, it's a bad update. That is absolutely correct. Not disagreeing with that whatsoever. Please continue.
That's what it did. I think that's what it did for this webcam. I think it screwed this webcam over completely. All right? Now, the problem here is Microsoft forces these updates on you.
That is correct. They do.
You can only delay updates for a certain period of time, and then Windows is like, that's it, your time is up, and now you must install the update no matter what.
That is correct.
I know you might be saying to yourself, wait, what? Yes, Microsoft actually thinks they can bully you into doing updates that they say are mandatory, despite the fact you own your computer. They have no right to do anything whatsoever to change your computer. At all, legally, they can't do it. But
back it up.
Your computer, they have no right to do anything whatsoever to change your computer. At all, legally, they can't do it. But they do.
I'm so sorry, Phil.
Why? Because no one sues them. Microsoft has absolutely no ability to force you to put any software update on your computer. That's illegal.
I'm sorry, Phil. You need to stop answering the question, because what we have right here, ladies and gentlemen, is the EULA. Under subsection 6, the software periodically checks for system and app updates and downloads and installs them for you. You may obtain updates only from Microsoft or authorized sources, and Microsoft may need to update your system to provide you with those updates. Make sure I'm cleared my throat for this one. By accepting this agreement, which there's no way you can accept this agreement or use the or not accept this agreement and use the operating system. So by you using the operating system, that means you did agree to this terms and condition, or using the software, you agree to receive these types of automatic updates without any additional notice. That's correct, Phil. You are, in fact, a dumbass. You don't know what the fuck you're talking about. Sit the fuck down and shut the fuck up. Oh, I feel so much better.
But they do it anyway, because they're the biggest corporation and no one stops them because no one sues them.
Ooh, so close again, Phil, but...
So, if I roll back this update, okay, it's a temporary fix. Eventually, at some point, whether it be in a week, a month, a year, it's probably going to be in about a month or two, I'm going to be forced to do this update.
You are correct, because you agreed to.
And then when I'm forced to do it, apparently this camera will just not work again. And I think that's bullshit. What if I get this working with my setup? It's beautiful and people really like it, that I can walk around, have a camera follow me around the studio, and it's a really cool thing to implement. Then all of a sudden one day, oh, guess what? Doesn't work.
Yep, get fucked.
Right? Late note, I already did the firmware update for the camera. It doesn't work. This manufacturer who makes this camera.
Oh, yeah. Matthew James, I didn't even get into that. There is a release of liability. The second you click I agree, like, you forfeit all rights of suit. Like, you can't bring shit about fuck to them once you fucking click I agree. It is the most ass, like, the contracts or the legal language that they have is the most ass fucking shit, like, on the planet. If you actually read it, you'd be like, why the fuck would I agree to this? And then you'd realize you don't want to fuck with Linux, so then you'd click OK.
Basically put out a way to manually do a firmware update. It does not work. Okay, it literally doesn't. I did it step by step the way that they explain it, and you get to a certain step and the camera doesn't respond the way that they claim it's going to. There's a certain, what you're supposed to do is you hook it up, you tap it on the front, there's a touch sensor, it's supposed to enable input mode, then you drag and drop the firmware onto the camera in your PC. It's supposed to hard install the firmware update, and then you're supposed to tap it a few times again, and it's supposed to go to a certain color mode. And
you got a point there, Matthew.
Install the update, it doesn't do it. It actually doesn't do the response the way that they claim it does. So the manufacturers don't even know what the hell they're talking about. They're idiots, okay? So I can't even do.
I really like Crims in the Kick chat right now. It should be illegal for you to talk such bullshit nonsense and not get called out and corrected. I tend to agree, my dog.
I am the
dude,
pinnacle
just...
of male fitness. I can stand up from a chair.
Russian Milk Bear, thank you for the 5. If Phil won the lotto, what's the over-under on him losing it all on lawyers for his many fruitless lawsuits? Nah, he wouldn't. He has a personality a bit like mine when it comes to anger. He would spurge out for a little while and then calm the fuck down, and then like after a day he would forget about it. So I mean, but yeah.
Try doing the manual firmware update.
You're cooking Phil, Raziel? I mean, I'm down for that. I wouldn't eat it. Or are you talking about actual pork? In which case, yes, I love me some pork.
Doesn't work because the tapping doesn't actually make it install. You can put it in there,
you said you were putting in pork or getting pork chops ready. That's right.
Maybe at one point you could, but at one point they must have updated it, and now you can't. What it is, they want you to just use their proprietary software to do it. Meaning, plug this into your computer on USB, open up their software, it auto detects this, and then says, "Oh, firmware update, do it automatically." Yeah. Guess what? With this Windows update, Windows
For those that don't know, the U.S. government actually made $2 bills. What moron?
Vega, thank you for the 2. Says, what the fuck is T-fueled? Testosterone fueled. T-fueled. Did you not know that? Did other people not know that? T-fueled. Testosterone. Rage. You know, come on now. And Russian Milk Bear, thank you for the 2. Then lose it to WWE champs. Yeah, well, actually, it's not loss. It would actually be, because loss implies he could have won it back at some time. Look at my title. What the fuck happened with my title?
I am the pinnacle of male fitness. I can stand up from a chair.
Tuesday, T-fueled. Oh, I misspelled fuel. God damn it. Vega, why do you always have to just be correct and shit? Like, it makes it very difficult to, you know, enjoy things when you're correct and all that jazz. Hold on, because now it's going to bother me. So let me fucking fix fucking there. See, I have ADHD as well. So there we go. Thank you, Vega.
This camera, it turns on and off again, so the software doesn't detect it. You can't update the camera. So basically, it literally is bricked. All those people, oh, it's not bricked. No, it is. It's just that it turns on and off again. It's literally a piece.
It's not bricked. If you could plug it into another computer on Windows 10 or running Windows 11 without that update, and it works. It's not bricked.
It's like it's bricked. It doesn't function the way it's supposed to.
It's not bricked.
And there's no way to actually update the firmware or the drivers at all. Okay?
It doesn't bother me. It doesn't bother me. It doesn't bother me. It bothers me. It bothers me a lot. And why is that one still green?
So that's one thing that I'm tackling with right now, and I'm thinking, should I roll back the Windows update and see if this works? I might. I strongly might. Okay, I'm definitely.
He strongly might. God, I'm strongly considering. I understand that one. Like I'm strongly.
I have received fanboys, woo!
I'm strongly considering. I'm strongly but I strongly might. You strongly maybe? Okay.
Considering it now. The other
me fail English? That's impossible.
Issue I'm having is with USB ports on the computer. Notably, even this new webcam now that I've been using for this week. This is again the Insta360 Link 2. This one's also been giving me problems. Allow me to explain. When I first plugged it in, it would turn on, and it has this green ring that shows that it's powered on and working properly. The green ring would light up whenever I was using this with any kind of software, whether it was the proprietary software from Insta360 or whether it was OBS, my streaming and capture software. Okay, it would still show this green ring light and the camera would be facing me and it would be working. All of a sudden, I'd say about halfway through this last week, the camera stopped working automatically when I opened OBS. Like I would open OBS and the camera would still be powered down. And I was like, why is it not on? It's supposed to be working. I even have the scene open. Like this scene right now, the Level 1 podcast scene has this camera as a video source, but the camera wouldn't turn on.
Okay.
And I was like, why is it not working? So I tried unplugging and replugging in, and then it would work. Why? Why didn't it just turn on when I opened OBS? That doesn't make sense.
I have 2 closed brackets. God damn it! It doesn't bother me. It doesn't bother me. It doesn't bother me. It bothers me. It bothers me a lot. And that one's still green. And now it doesn't bother me anymore. God damn. I told you, it's been a fucking week, man.
Well, unplugging and replugging would get it to work.
Oh, Ricard,
like, well,
you also told me, I'm sorry, dude. I suck.
Solution I need to do, then I guess that's the solution I need to do. So that's what I would do. And I did that for like 3-4 days.
Thank you, Ricard, for letting me know, and I'm just stupid for not seeing it. What can I say? You guys, sometimes the chat just goes through the roof, and it's tough to see.
Bro, then all of a sudden yesterday.
What was that? Tomorrow chat. Hold on. I actually have to answer this one. Stand by. What? Hold on. All right, there we go. Sorry, you guys are going to get to hear Zoom beeps.
Okay. I opened OBS. It was off. I unplugged it and replugged it. It turned on and it turned off again.
It is my first stream, Vega. Shut up. It is definitely not my 119th street. No one asked you.
And then I unplugged it and replugged it and it turned on and it turned right off again.
Boys, knock it off.
And I was like, what the hell is going on? What would cause this? So I did an experiment. Okay. This camera
Science side Phil. Oh boy.
had been plugged into one of the USB ports on the back of my PC. I removed the cable from the back and I plugged it into one of the USB 3.0 ports that's on the front hub of my PC. In fact, I have a bunch of these. There's two USB 3.0. There's one USB-C on the front of my PC.
Okay.
So I plugged it into one of the 3.0 ports. And guess what happened?
Dumbass
The camera
dogs.
turned on, fully powered,
Stop.
and never turned off. I did the entire Balatro stream last night and the camera worked perfectly. In addition, this morning I opened up OBS and went—
They're ripping my USB devices off my goddamn fucking desk here real quick. Sounds good to me. Wondering if you've seen the issue I'm seeing with this. I have a test machine that lets you shut down for extended periods. Do you see the test? Hold on. All right, sorry.
when I did, the camera turned itself on and I didn't have to unplug and replug it back into the USB port at all.
Okay, so you needed USB 3.
So simply moving this camera from the back USB port on the back of the PC to the front hub seems to have solved the problem. But what was the problem? Right? What is the problem? Is the problem that the ports are faulty and they only kind of work half the time and sometimes they do and sometimes they don't and they do whatever they want?
Or it could be that it needs USB 3.
Could it be that my motherboard is faulty? And even
I know. I censored out anything that would ID my employer.
I have all these USB ports, half of them don't work properly. Could it be a power issue where somehow these ports aren't getting the full power they're supposed to get? So sometimes they are, and then the stuff works, but then other times, if there's more stuff that's on at once, it's less power being provided, and therefore a camera like this one that has AI and a movable, device.
Yeah, the problem, PEBCAC problem exists between keyboard and chair.
Sonic, maybe that's why it won't work. I don't get it. Now, keep in mind, this is the back of the PC. I'm not talking about the front panel. Typically, when you talk about PC having issues with USB ports, it's the one on the front panel. Why? Technically, any USB ports on the front panel of a PC is on a USB hub, meaning it's just a hub that's split and has less power, and it goes to your motherboard.
It doesn't necessarily have less power.
While the USB ports on the back of your PC go directly into your motherboard and should have more power. I'm literally getting the opposite effect. The problem was when I had this camera plugged into the back. Now that I plugged it into the front, which usually would cause an issue, it's working better. How does that make any sense? It's literally the opposite of what you would expect. So how do you justify it and scientifically explain it?
Okay, if you want to scientifically explain it and you want it to be doing these power readings, fucking get a goddamn meter and measure the output, okay? Because, oh my God.
I don't get it.
Now, I think he makes it up. I think he makes it up on the fly. I think he honestly has these little existential crises and just fucking riffs on camera and doesn't even think about what he's saying.
On top of all of that, okay, seriously, on top of all of that, when we went to play Balatro, because remember I said I unplugged the camera from the back, I plugged it into the front USB port, and then the camera worked fine. I went to play Balatro and I realized my capture device froze too. And I went to look, it wasn't showing as an input device in OBS anymore. What was going on? So I unplugged the capture device from the USB 3.2 or 3.3, whatever the highest grade USB port is, colored red. That's what this capture device needs. It needs that to do the high-end capture. So I unplugged it, I replugged that back in, and then the capture device rebooted and worked fine. And I can confirm, as you can see right now, the capture device is working.
Okay, great.
Okay, so this is just absolutely positively ridiculous. It seems to me I've got a big problem with the ports on my computer, and the more that's in there being used at once, okay, the less functionality it has. Since I have two web
Definitely sounds like a power issue. I'm willing to bet it's a power issue.
cams, this high-end external capture device, this microphone, okay, all plugged in there going, and Stream Deck as well is plugged in. Something's going on, and they're not all working properly. Lady Charisma says, the thing with USB ports is the more you have pulling from the same controller, the back ports, the less power there is to go around. Your best bet would be buying a powered hub. I do have a powered hub. That powered hub currently has the wireless adapters for the keyboard, the mouse.
Okay, so then you need another one, dip fuck.
There's a few other things. It has like 3 or 4 different things plugged into it. Oh, the printer.
Okay, wonderful. A printer? Why the fuck do you need a printer?
Printer, that's plugged into the wireless hub. That's powered, has external power.
Why the fuck do you need a printer? This powered hub is powered by the USB. Bro, oh my God.
There's a few things. Speakers, no. Speakers don't need USB. There's something else, too, that's plugged into that. I can't remember exactly, but there's like 3 or 4 devices plugged into an externally powered USB hub. Okay? So, yeah, I have that, and I'm not sure, you know, what I can do to fix this situation. Right now, the capture device is working. Maybe I just need to keep this camera on the front USB port, and then it won't have an issue. Maybe what people are saying is literally with this capture device, which is incredibly powerful, the wireless adapter with its antennas, that's drawing power, right? The microphone, the stream deck, the other webcam over there, maybe it's maxed, right? Maybe it's maxed out now.
Then your power supply is insufficient. You suck donkey nuts.
And it just can't handle anything else, which I think is stupid. I do. I think that's really stupid.
What is wrong with you?
I don't know what else to do.
Why are you doing this to me?
So I'm going to keep this camera plugged into the front. I'm not stupid. I'm not going to plug it into the back. I'm going to keep it plugged into the front.
Ooh, hold on. Let me hear that one more time. Hold on.
Today, at least. So I'm going to keep this camera plugged into the front. I'm not stupid. I'm not going
to... judges say you are.
Plug it into the back. I'm going to keep it plugged into the front and see what happens. Okay?
Yep, chew them nails.
Now, here's another thing, because people are making all these suggestions, right? So one suggestion is get a PCI Express expansion thing, and maybe you can add some more USB ports on there. Well, I would do that, except the PCI Express card slot that's in this motherboard is fucked up. It's underpowered. How do I know? Because remember, in early December, when we first were going to use this, I was going to use an internal capture card. Do you remember that? I showed it to you right here on stream. I bought it, and I showed it. Here it is.
Okay, this is definitely a power issue.
The AverMedia. Well, actually,
he's got to be running a bronze. Like, I'm willing to bet dollars to donuts he's running a fucking bronze.
Elgato. It was an internal Elgato capture card. And I wanted to do that so that way I didn't need an external device anymore. I could just have everything plugged into the back of the PC. Guess what?
Oh, tech support on call, hypothetically. Tech support? For Phil? $600 an hour.
We plugged it in. It fit in the slot, but didn't work. Why? Because the PCI Express card slot on this motherboard is underpowered and crappy. Yeah, this motherboard is essentially a smaller motherboard put into a bigger case. I don't know why they did that besides skimping. It makes no sense. Why do I have a bigger case with like a mini motherboard inside? It really feels like they skimped on this computer. Like, absolutely, I got kind of ripped off on the motherboard, and there should have been a much better motherboard in there that, you know, was better. And I feel like I'm getting screwed over now 2 months later trying to do stuff with it, right?
Yeah, Dapper, I'm fine with him arguing about every single issue. As a matter of fact, I would happily, with Phil, right? I'd be like, sir, what we're going to want to do is we're going to want to try and swap out the PSU. We're going to want to at least get a gold 1000, maybe minimum of a gold 800, but I would recommend a gold 1000. Then I'd go on mute, and then I'd just let him talk and talk and talk and talk. And then I'd be like, well, there's 1 hour. That's 600. Oh, we've started the second hour. That means we've started $1,200. Yes, I understand what you're saying, sir. Nonetheless, this is to rule out that it is the power supply. So we're going to need you to get an 800 gold or above. Then mute again. There's another $600 because the dude just can't help himself. He has to be right.
Yeah, so I'm not sure at this point. It's like, so what exactly is the solution to the problem? Is it that I use a powered USB hub? Hold on 1 second.
Oh, I didn't even know white greens existed. Holy shit, or white or green existed. I thought bronze was the lowest. God, that'd be fucking terrible. Mr. Burnell? Mr. Burnell? Hello? Are you there? Sir? Chair host! At least we got chair host. Chair host is best host. We know this. What are we doing? Jesus Christ.
I did get another USB hub, an Acer one, and I never used it, but it's not powered. It's just standard USB, and it splits it into 4 USB, I guess 2.0s, and then 1 USB-C. But I don't think this is powered, so I don't think that this actually does.
It's not powered. Here's an easy way to tell if something is powered. Are you ready? You have to plug it into a fucking outlet. Then it's powered.
Like 3.0, nor would it help my situation
Go to bed, Dr. Detractor.
at all. I don't think that would
Also, make sure you've eaten.
do anything for me. I'm even positive. I think I have another one in my closet.
Now Phil's going in the closet.
$10 will go a long way to make Cat stop crying.
Wrestling Ranter, thank you for the 10, brother. Oh, hold on. Let me go ahead and... My inner tech nerd is screaming, Phil, your PCs that your fan bought you. Oh, wait, you admitted you bought yourself. You did no research as to how much power you might need because you can continue on without a super chat there, Wrestling Ranter. I appreciate the 10, though. Thank you much, man. So I pull out my gun. Now he's at the closet.
I do have another USB hub in my closet, and this one is powered. This one actually has its own power supply. Okay, and this one I believe is just USB. I don't think this does 3. I think this is USB 2 because it's blue, right? If it's blue, it's USB 2. Or
Bruh.
So close, Phil. So fucking close.
Blue USB 3. See how confusing this is? So it's
white 2, blue 3, red super.
Black USB 1, blue USB 2, and red USB 3. I am so confused. But this one is powered. It's called the J5 Create. I've had it for ages and never
Good night, Dr. Detractor. Thanks for stopping by again.
used it. I have received
Femboys.
Woo!
Oh, dear God. Dapper, what did you send? What the fuck is this? What is that? What the fuck is that? Hold up. What is that? What is that, Dapper? That is horrifying. I don't know what it is. But it's horrifying. Whizpig? Okay. Actually, that actually tracks for Phil. Yeah, we got the Zelda jammies, we got the Chris Chan, and he a pig. That's awesome. That's actually quite beautiful. I love it. Well done, sir. Well done. Hold up. He finished his sentence. Because you are the mighty King Phil who knows everything possible to run his kingdom except lefty loosey, righty tighty. Oh, Dapper. Sorry, Ranter. God, I'm blending names now. I'm blending names. You guys, your names all look the same now. Oh my God, is that name cyst? I got nothing here. Thank you again for the 10. And Dapper, thank you for that horrifying yet amazing image. I appreciate it.
So Super Bonchan says use the unpowered hub for the keyboard and shit, and the powered hub for the stuff.
Oh, did it go off the screen? Oh. Why are you doing this? What color is Super USB God? Super USB? C. USB-C. What are you doing? Hello? Phil? What are you doing? What the fuck is this? What?
That's funny. Dickens left.
Hello? Jesus fucking Christ. Hold on. 38. 38. Hold on. 12:36 and 37 seconds. You ready for this shit? All right, you ready? That's a full minute. A full fucking minute. We're still going, by the way.
Serenity now.
And finally he speaks. 1 minute and 5 seconds. What's up, Mark O'Shaughnessy?
Serenity now. Peace and calm. Serenity now.
Blood for the blood god!
I'm awake. So, one of the earlier pieces of feedback I got when I was doing my streams, and I would get angry and I'd be like, I am calm, I am peace, like that. Somebody kicked on. I was like, dude, that bit gets old. It gets old quick. So I abandoned it for the most part. Every now and again I throw it out there, but I didn't. I kind of was like, well, I mean, I'm going to trust the guy that, you know, the the bit got old, so I kind of, phased it out. I now understand why I phased it out, and I understand where that dude was coming from. So big ups to that guy. Why are you so, what is wrong? I don't get what's wrong. Why are you waddling? Where's your ass? Does anybody know what's going on? Oh, apparently Vega says I need a break, so let's take a quick break and see what he sent us. 33 seconds.
롯데햄 프라이드 치킨.
롯데햄 프라이드 치킨.
What the fuck?
발라 먹으니까 실감나게 맛있습니다.
통날개 더 주세요.
뼈 없는 닭튀김 이건 뭐랄 거야?
뼈 없는 닭튀김.
롯데햄 프라이드 치킨.
롯데햄 냉동식품.
Okay, so forgive me when I say this, Vega, but where the fuck do you find this shit? Like, where do you find this shit? Just randomly on the internet, you're looking up fucking fried chicken commercials with RoboCop in it? What the fuck, man? I mean, don't get me wrong, you made me giggle. So, yeah. Oh, he was looking through his... Ah, good call, Mist Shark, good call. What are you... Was that still the bit?
It literally shows maximum strength connection to the wireless network. I'm not even, it's 5 bars.
Oh, his lights went off.
Maximum strength connection to the wireless network. Why did it disconnect?
All this for his lights shutting off. I didn't even know why the fuck he was doing it.
It doesn't make any sense whatsoever. 0 sense. 0. That it would disconnect from the wireless network.
Like, this was insufferable.
I hurt its feelings. There you go. I must have hurt its feelings. Now it's very upset with me.
Now, what if the wireless is being underpowered as well thanks to the draw, and therefore there's a disconnection? Oh, by the way, do you like my RGBs? It's the Matrix code. And I actually thought it was going to be green the whole time until it started changing colors. And I was like, fuck it, it'll just keep changing colors. But guys, look, I got RGBs.
So now the question is, how long will it
I
connect?
am the pinnacle of male fitness. I can stand up from a chair.
Joshua Cloud with the 5. I know the problem. Phil is using his power supply to power Cat's stair lift. Dude. That thing would have to be, like, industrial rated. Is she a big girl now? I wonder if she sleeps downstairs on the couch. Like, I know she's, like, somewhat of a victim in this whole mess and that she, may not be all there mentally and stuff like that. But ever since when she was like, ban this person, I've lost a lot of sympathy for her. But Joshua Kalhan, buddy, thank you for the 5. I really appreciate it, dog. Yeah. But I honestly think it's his power supply.
Will it stay connected and will it disconnect again? I don't know what's causing it to disconnect. Like, literally all I just did, I walked over there and I made sure that the antennas were tight and I just repositioned them. Like, they were sticking up. I had one...
They were sticking up, were they?
Needle-needle-dee.
Now I'm having them sticking out straight instead. Because remember,
Needle-needle-dee.
the wireless router's downstairs, not upstairs, so having the antennas up I don't think really matters. Doesn't really help.
It does.
So all I did was reposition them, and then I went over here and I looked, and the network was there at 5 bar strength. I connected, and now it's working again. I need an access point in the studio.
Yep, that's exactly what you need.
I feel like the wireless adapter in the PC sucks. I do. I think the wireless adapter is a piece of garbage, so that's a problem. But what could I do to fix that? When's the last time I rebooted the router?
Araya sent me something called Long Man. We may field trip, but I'm gonna let him cook for a little while.
Tuesday last week because that's when the internet went out.
What was the question? Hold on.
When's the last time I rebooted the router? Tuesday last week because that's when the internet went out.
Okay.
Remember the internet went out all day, so the router rebooted continuously for all day, and then it rebooted and I got it back.
Okay, now I'm getting people telling me Long Long Man is amazing. So maybe, Long Long Man is a classic. How have I? Okay, well, I'm being told it's a classic and it's amazing and it's this and it's that. So let's field trip briefly. How long is this field trip? 26 minutes. Okay, maybe that's a bit long.
どうしたの？トールさんが避ける組咲いてる時の顔が好き。そう？もっと長く見てたいな。
Long, long
Okay. I kind of want these commercials in the States. This feels like Super Bowl-esque commercials, but this is just over there, is it not? Oh my god. Oh, right, because I have it broken apart, but sorry about that. What the fuck, man? Okay, we'll break it into parts.
Connected to the 5G, has to be 5G, nothing connects to 2G anymore.
Yes, it...
And I got it back. Connected to the 5G, has to be 5G, nothing connects to 2G anymore.
Yes, it does.
Oh, wait, are you talking about, I know what you're talking about, the different signals. Most of the wireless devices are connected via 2G, or whatever the lower grade was.
2.4.
But the PC has to connect via 5G.
No, it doesn't. Why are you chewing on your fingernail? Stop it.
2.4 gigahertz, right. Yeah, the PC will not connect via 2.4 gigahertz. It won't. It only connects via 5G.
Then your radio is fucking dog shit, or you don't have the 2.4 radio on.
And I think that's, again, I think that's a shortcoming of the wireless adapter, is that it's not a very good wireless adapter that's built into the motherboard. So maybe that's my issue.
Well, if you guys didn't hear, if you guys haven't watched the video, at one point he referred to he was sitting on the shitter, looking at his phone, and he was like, "Oh, and the Wi-Fi wasn't on, and I was on the 5G. You know what that tells you? That it tells you that you're on the satellite network, bitch. You're on fucking cell towers."
Good morning, Mark. Yes, I know. Many people, again, this is why a lot of people enjoy the convenience of just gaming on consoles, so they don't have to deal with this stuff.
Oh, so now we're back to being a console. Okay, so we went from consoles, so we went from PCs are dog shit because they require too much, and that's why consoles are superior, to my PCs are awesome, consoles are inferior, back to consoles are superior. Can you just pick a lane, my guy?
I can't, like, unfuck her sister, you know?
No, the PC only has the 5G. The PC doesn't have the ability to connect. Like, it won't even find my downstairs network, which is 2. My downstairs...
You have your 2. No, you have your connection set to look for 5 only. I almost guarantee it.
Network is 2.4 and 5G. It has both. All these devices connect via 2.4. None of these devices use 5G. Only like high-end devices like a phone or a PC use 5G. So this computer will only find my network at 5G. It won't even find 2.4 gigahertz.
I don't believe you.
Why not run Ethernet to everything? Because it would be impossible to run an Ethernet cable from here all the way through my hallway, all the way down my hallway, all the way down my stairwell, all the way downstairs, across my hallway, sneaking around all the walls, all the way around my closet, all the way to the far wall, to the back wall of my... It would be like 700 to 800 feet of Ethernet cable.
No, it wouldn't. Your house isn't that big. Secondly, fucking drill holes, you stupid dumbass.
Yeah.
Oh, look at that. It dropped right down. Who would have thought? And we're chewing our fingernails.
Oh, my router has a zillion things connected. But again, my router isn't the problem. Literally nothing disconnects from my router but the PC. The phone stays connected. My wife's phone stays connected. We've got literally...
Then it is a power issue or it is an adapter issue. Take your pick. Troubleshoot by solving for one. If not that, take that back and troubleshoot for the other. If not that, just fucking rope.
A million things. We've got the fire adapter downstairs for TV. That always stays connected and never disconnects.
Oh, you got a good point, seemingly odd. We found out that Phil thought studs were within every square inch of the wall. Which, by the way, if you guys don't know that arc, that is fantastic. He hit a stud. I don't know how the fuck this dude hit a stud on his first drill. But sure enough, he hits a stud. He's like, oh yeah, this hangs up great. Next one, he goes up and to the right or something like that. And of course, he starts drilling and it punches right through the wall. He's like, huh? What? It went right through the wall?
Excuse me. All these devices, they don't disconnect. They all stay connected to the router. It's only the PC that disconnects from the router consistently. See you later, Captain. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, he is literally dumber than a simple if then else. Yes.
All right, well, I did get a... Hold on.
Well, unless he actually runs if then else quite frequently. If, low tip, then beg, else shame.
Double check this before I say something.
Yeah, Captain Alex, yep.
Someone tipped $2 says for Vietnamese food try, you dumb fuck. It sounds good. Thanks for the $2 tip. What a cheesy attempt at a joke. All right.
Really? You spent a minute with your head in your hands and you're going to chastise somebody for a fucking profanity joke? Really?
I can buy a USB wireless adapter if I think that's the issue. Super Bonchai, hold on. We just had a half an hour segment about how the USB devices on the computer are malfunctioning. The camera won't stay on. The capture device didn't work. You want me to buy a USB wireless adapter for this computer?
Hey, you know what? I tell you what, buy rope and your problem is solved.
You think that would be the solution? I'm not so sure about that one. Oh, man.
If less tips, less 150, beg.
Why not have all the PC and RGBs on the upstairs internet? As I've already explained, the upstairs modem is just a modem. It's used only for playing games online, uploading videos, and uploading streams, and that's it.
Buy another router.
It does not have wireless. I don't want all the wireless devices in my home attached to it. Imagine if that modem...
You don't have to have them all attached to them. You can specify a different SSID, and then you could have these.
Had uploads, streaming, all the data from gameplay, my TV, 2 phones, okay?
2 phones, you guys!
And other various devices, all these devices, all going through the one modem.
I run 3 subnets in my fucking house. Like, dude, get on my level.
Does that sound like a good idea? I think that would probably be a really bad idea. That's why I have 2 internet lines. The downstairs internet line...
I have 1 internet line. I run 3 subnets. Get on my level.
...is for TV and the 2 phones. Okay, and anything we do with those. Plus, any other miscellaneous devices such as this guy, the lighting, etc. All goes through the downstairs modem. The upstairs modem is just for uploading and streaming. That way, they don't interfere with each other. I also don't have wireless on this upstairs modem. I used to, but that's when I got rid of... Okay, now we're getting into other topics. That was when an employee of Comcast was a troll of mine.
Oh my god. You say that he has a fan whale with the same name, a noose, not sure. Oh yeah, but when he says that name, I'm like, I wish somebody would send you a noose in Minecraft.
And was sitting here hitting the reset button on my modem and was turning on and off settings inside of said modem with the wireless network that was in it, because the modem that Comcast provides you is an all-in-one.
Yeah, okay, so hear me out, dipfuck. Instead of having a modem that has a router in it, here's what you do. You ready for this one? I know it's gonna fucking shock you. You buy the modem, you've got that part. Doesn't have a wireless connection to it. Fine, I understand that. So here's what you do. You go to Walmart, you spend $100, you get yourself a fucking Nighthawk for whatever, and you put it up in your office. This isn't fucking hard. Like, at all. This is elementary school level networking.
That's both a modem and a wireless router in one. And they were going in there and they were turning on the wireless network with names that were insanely insulting. So
like Panda Lee was hotter.
All my neighbors would see the names publicly when they looked for wireless. Like, imagine if you're looking for your wireless network and you see Netgear 55, Xfinity 5G, and Phil Burnell is a fat fuck.
True.
Wait, what is that one called? Phil Burnell is a fat fuck. I'm not kidding. That's what this guy was doing. He was actually
epic level troll.
Turning on my wireless without my permission and having it say insulting names about me.
Yeah, that's not insulting. That's a verifiable fact.
And by the way, that's tame because it was actually saying stuff like Phil Burnell is a pedophile. Now imagine
Well, I mean, you're not beating the allegations when you let pedos hang around you.
Your neighbor sees your wireless network, says that you're a pedophile. How do you think your neighbor's going to feel about you then, right? So it was...
I honestly don't give a shit. I hope they fucking hate you.
A lot more serious than you may even think. Okay? So,
Yeah, Keepathic, hiding the SSIDs is also a welcome method of not broadcasting your shit. Like, this is so bad. I really wish we could talk to his neighbors. I bet you they would be an incredibly interesting conversation.
Yeah, anyway, so when this was happening, I disconnected that wireless modem and router, okay? And I gave it back to them. I said, I don't want your modem, because if you have an employee that can listen...
He has a... Jesus Christ, he has a kick shatter named the cum fart. Like, cool.
Do that. I don't ever want you to have that control over me, ever. So I bought my own modem and I've been using that now for a year and a half, but it's just a modem. It doesn't have wireless built into it. So I don't have a wireless network in my office. It's only downstairs is my network.
So get one. Morgana, you missed Phil being insufferable. Oh my God, Sarah Barkley. That's a federal crime.
What? Listen to this. This is great. Someone tipped $1.01 and says, Phil, you were always on Ethernet when you just used a console. Now that you're using PC and you bought all of this junk, now you have these problems. You did this to yourself. At the 100 goal, you should have your chat fix your monstrosity of a setup.
Valid advice.
So guess what, folks? It's my fault that I just decided to join the PC master race. It's my fault that I finally upgraded my capture and PC, my capture and streaming PC.
Yes.
It's my fault that I became a PC gamer.
Yes.
And it's my fault that I decided to join the realm of modern technology. I didn't have any of these problems before I started using modern technology. And now that I'm trying to use modern technology, now I just have endless tech issues. So it's my fault.
Yes. This is what is known as extreme ownership. You can't figure it out. It was your fault for not hiring a guy to do it or not being smart enough to figure it out. Okay? You're having connectivity issues. Your fault for not understanding why. Okay? You are not a victim, Phil.
Everything is my fault. You didn't know that?
Yes. Unironically, go with this thought process. Stick with this, Phil.
Everything. Every possible thing ever was my fault. You know how the dinosaurs went extinct? That's my fault.
So close. Morgana, I'm former 8 years out of the game, but I wish.
You know how JFK was assassinated? Somehow I was the secret second gunman on the grassy knoll. I don't know if you knew that. That was me.
Dude, I hope one day he actually has that come to Jesus moment where he's like, maybe I am the problem. And I just want a snapshot of his facial reaction when he realizes it. That would be great.
Right, it's all me. Don't bear the weight of the world, says Piano-ish. Oh, man.
Good call, Maffey.
So, here's the good news, all right? The camera
it's your fault.
has worked the entire podcast and hasn't turned off and hasn't shown any signs of issue. The capture device is still working. So, at least in that regard, it seems like the issues I'm having with USB aren't rearing their ugly head, I guess we could say. See, here's the other thing, too. So, for example, Super Bonchan is like, so here's what you should do. Use a non-powered USB hub for things like your wireless adapter for your keyboard and mouse.
Uh-huh.
Because those don't need a lot of power or bandwidth or issue. Use the powered USB hub for things like the cameras that need power to run. I understand what you're saying, but here's the question.
Uh-huh.
What USB ports do I plug these hubs into? Because how do I even know which USB ports work?
Idiot. No, I'm not. I'm just going to let him go.
Ports are having the issue. Who cares if I plug the hub into the port, right? It might still not work. Correct? So, I feel like you're right. You're well-intentioned. I appreciate that. I just don't know. This just seems like way more work again on top of more work. It's like, oh my God. Trace is trial and error. Okay, so what I'll do is I'll take this hub and I'll plug it into each and every USB port, systematically testing it with the cameras and see what.
Welcome to Troubleshooting 101, you fucking dumbass.
What works and what doesn't. Okay. So
yes, that was Doggo.
What I'll do is I'll take a whole day off. No streams and no spending no time with my wife or family members. No, I'm just going to be in this office, plugging in each one, trying out each device in each.
Welcome to Troubleshooting QA, whatever you want to call it, 101.
Each port individually, swapping.
He said prug. Hold on.
I feel like you're right. You're well-intentioned, and I appreciate that. I just don't know. This just seems like way more work again on top of more work. It's like, oh my God. Trace is trial and error. Okay, so what I'll do is I'll take this hub and I'll plug it into each and every.
He did say prug.
USB port, systematically testing it with the cameras and see what works and what doesn't. Okay, so what I'll do is I'll take a whole day off. No streams and no spending no time with my wife or family members. No.
Wife or family members? Your fucking cat?
It's going to be in this office, plugging in each one, trying out each device in each port individually, swapping back and forth.
Yes.
Plugging and unplugging.
Yeah, it's called work. Dead air.
All right. Well, if the wireless goes out, I think if I just mess with the antenna, okay, and then I turn it back on, it'll work again. It seems like that's the case. Like if the wireless goes out, all I gotta do is waggle the antennas a little bit, and then the network shows up again at 5 bars, and I'm able to connect to it and have no problem.
Can you imagine being Super Bonchon, like giving these actual pointers and tips to this man only to be told, oh, okay, so I'm just supposed to do all the things that you're recommending and not just have this work magically. Oh, okay. I thought this was America. Oh, I'm sorry. I thought this was America. We're not in America? I thought this was America.
So maybe it's that simple of a solution with the wireless, and maybe it won't be something that happens all the time. I hope. Oh, man.
Oh,
all
good,
right, well,
Meffy.
Anchor makes a hub that's amazing. Yeah, I don't know. This one here, I don't know how old this one is. This could be an ancient hub. I'm not sure. Or I might have just bought it. J5 Create is what it's called. The J5 Create USB hub, and it is blue. So I think it's 3.0, but I'm not sure. I don't even know. It's powered. It has its own giant block of a power adapter to it.
Fine. Just
right? So
you won't spoil what just yet. Oh, dear God.
You would think. Why do people say J5 is garbage? Is it? Is this crap? J5 is crap? I don't know. I don't even know if this is new or old. It's in my closet. And I don't know if I just bought it recently or if it's like ancient. Because I bought this one and I thought this one was powered, and it's not. It's just it's a basic USB port. I was like, oh shit, I thought it was a
old bastard
hub, and it's not. J5 is a Chinese knockoff company. Very nice. Well, I mean, isn't everything just a Chinese knockoff these days? Like, for example, hold on. Let me get my reading glasses. Grandpa Phil and his reading glasses. So this is Acer.
Dude, you do look fucking old as dirt.
And Acer's USB, it says right on it, USB 3.0 hub, made in China. So Acer is made in China. Yeah, Shanghai, China. It says right on here, Shanghai, China. And then we got J5, and J5 says, wait a minute, hold on. Oh, guys, you're all in big trouble. Are you ready for this? You ready for this? Made in Taiwan.
It sounds like someone's posting cringe.
He lost. He posted cringe.
Taiwan, not China. You got caught the fuck out. J5 is made in Wan. It's not Chinese junk. It's Taiwanese garbage.
Crims, God, you're so old and cringe. It hurts.
You got your spot blown up and you got exposed live on stream. Made in Taiwan, baby. There you go. Taiwan is a knockoff of Chinese knockoffs, I'm being told. China considers Taiwan China. Wow. Okay. Taiwan is a legit Chinese government seat. Too bad. It says Taiwan, it ain't China, or it would say China. The Acer is Chinese junk. The J5 is Taiwanese garbage. So I'm being told this is 3.0. So this is a powered 3.0 port. It's four blue ports.
Oh, no.
It's not C, though. It's only regular 3.0A. It doesn't have 3.0C. This one is 4
bastard.
3.0s, A's, and 1 C, but it's not powered, so it's not going to really work. Okay. So I guess I could mess around with it since I do have a power. The other problem is I don't think I have a power socket over there to plug this into. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I do. But I think I might actually. Now I'm thinking about it. I think I had a power squid behind me over here, and when I rewired everything, I think I moved the power squid over there.
A power
You fucking gay bitch.
Did this motherfucker just say power squid? Am I out of touch with reality? Do I not know what a fucking power squid is? What? Change it back. Hold on. I'm taking a gander.
I have received
fanboys, woo!
A power squid. A power strip? Is that what he had? He did not have a power squid. There's no way he had a power squid.
So if I could find a working USB.
Oh, a power squib? What the fuck is a power squib? Hold on. No, I don't believe he had a power squib. I don't. Not the one. A fucking power strip would work just fine.
On there, maybe the front one, because the front one seems to be working for this camera. Maybe I can use this powered hub All right, and this
Yeah, I actually don't meant to. I hadn't seen it.
this USB hub, and I can plug the cameras into this, and this will be powered by separate power rather than the power of the PC, and maybe it'll work better. Maybe. Maybe. I mean, it's a possibility. The problem is I just need time. I have no time. Like, that's the thing. I have no time to do
You have no time. Stand up and go do it.
any of this shit. We're going to stream Dark Souls. I'm going to upload
Oh
it.
my
I'm gonna go
God.
to dinner with my wife. I'm going to come back into this office, get set up again, stream Call of Duty. At the end of Call of Duty, probably upload, set up for tomorrow's streams, and then I spend like an hour with my wife and I go to sleep. I'm in this office all day working. I don't have extra time to come in here and do this shit. I just don't. You know, I try to sneak in here. Some nights my wife is asleep. You know, she goes to sleep early because she has work in the morning, and some nights I sneak out of bed and I come in here at night and I fucking fuck with the tech stuff. But I shouldn't be doing that. I should be able to just sleep, you know?
I hope he has to fucking get a day labor job.
Dank Steve Pimp says John Cena had to apologize.
I haven't seen that Super Bonchon or whatever. After Phil berates the dude, he just ends up saying, well, fuck me. I guess I'm felted. I'll see you guys later. Yeah, I did see that, actually.
Apologized to China for recognizing Taiwan. So he recognized Taiwan as an independent country. And China got pissed with him. So he had to apologize to Acer for recognizing the J5 hub. I see. Got it. Now we're talking world politics because of 2 USB hubs. Who thought on the Level 1 podcast we would be discussing geopolitical strife and disagreements because of 2 USB hubs? Right? You never thought you'd ever get here in my content. You thought this was just lowbrow, dumb, mouth-drooling content, but no.
No, it exactly is that.
Instead, we talk the big issues, all right? Tenzorin says, why don't you take a break for like a month and somehow starve out your detractors? Well, I have to get to that point, Tenzorin. You have to understand that I'm not exactly the most financially stable guy. I went
Yeah, tell us something we don't know.
through a bankruptcy 5 years ago. That left me in a pretty bad position, and for several years there,
How does a bankruptcy leave you in a bad position and it forgives your fucking debt?
3-4 years, I was literally living paycheck to paycheck. I have no credit. I'm not in a situation
The dogs are not having any of this.
where I could just not work for a month. If I continuously work hard and I keep making what I'm making right now for, say, a whole year moving forward, yeah, then maybe I'd have some money saved up. Maybe I'd have some credit, and
Wrestling Ranta, you can leave whenever you want.
maybe I'd be able to just take a month off of work. Okay, that may be possible, but right now it's not. It's just not feasible. I'd like to maybe somehow do that at some point. Like that.
So let me get this straight, guys. He has to be getting $150 10 times a week for the next year before he'll be able to save up some money. Cool.
Haven't been able to do it.
As in the AR from Modern War. No, I mean just Kilo. I don't know where she got the name. It's my gal's dog. But yeah, one is Kilo, one is Spock, and the other is Fenrir. Kilo and Fenrir are Germans, and Spock is a hi buddy, half Australian or half blue healer, half lab. Yeah, he's a black hole of money. No matter how much he gets, he needs.
This lighting, every day the lighting makes everything look different. You notice that? So the auto exposure is looking at a yellow background, and it's auto exposure adjusting, and it's making my face look more red today. When I was all white yesterday, it looked different too. Like my skin color will look different every day.
Boys, stop it.
Yep.
My doggos. Fenrir has a head like the size of a fucking house. He a
All right,
big
let me put all
boy.
these hubs in the closet. At least I know I have them. You know, if I need them. Oh, I have another thing, by the way. I have one more thing before we end the podcast today. I have one more thing to show you all. All right?
Oh,
I totally forgot
God.
about it. It'll be our last topic of the day.
Dead air.
Why is there a boat here? Am I supposed to ride the boat to school?
Did you hear that? Did you hear that?
Why is there a boat here? Am I supposed to ride the boat to school?
Did you hear that?
I got a dust
What the fuck?
buster.
Good night, everybody. I'm done. I'm done. I'm done.
So now I can clean the office whenever I want. And it even has an extendable reach nose. For those hard to reach corners.
You know what? Go ahead and pour me a little bit of a full glass of that rum.
Bert.
No ice, no ice.
Bert.
Look at him and tell me there's a God. Who bothered to spawn you? And why? You know?
He sounds like a kid at Christmas.
But now, bourbon.
Yeah! Yeah!
Bruh.
Boys, save that energy for Phil. Kilo! Hip! Come here. Fenrir. Come here. Benny! Knock it off. Kilo, stop. Sorry. Go, boys. Go. Oh, dear God. Hi, boys. All three of them are now crowding me. Hold on. Hold on. Boys. Oh, my. Hey. Hold on. Bad boys. Sit. Sorry. Hey. Sorry, they're going nuts, guys. They're going nuts. Hey, boys. Got a dogfight live on stream. All right. Quite done? No? You're going to keep fighting? Fine. Okay. You know, if it... Honestly, yeah, sorry, guys. I really couldn't reach over and press the mute button. I was actually having to take care of the pups. Sorry, guys. I really do apologize. Honestly, I think they were watching this. I don't know.
Works pretty good. I have to clean the whole office with it, obviously, but I'm gonna do this frequently now to keep this office clean. This is something that I was very, very bad at. Previously, I didn't clean this office well. So now I have a hand air blaster.
So for 16 years, you didn't clean your office? Am I hearing that correctly? 16 years, you didn't clean your... Oh, okay. All right. Hold on. I just got to check something real quick before I send this out, because then I'm going to show it to the world. So give me a second. Make sure that there's... Yeah, we're good, I think. Yeah. Okay. So these are the tards. Give me just a second. I'll bring them up. I mean, you guys, they become characters in the show. So, and yeah, it was quick. So we got Kilo here. He's the old one that's starting fights. That's Fenrir. And that's Spock.
All these super chats are great. But remember, you don't matter unless you kick.
Steven the Odd, thank you for the 5 cents. Sounds like they should have been named Gozer and Vince Clotho. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. Yeah, Finney is a big boy. He's the youngest. He is the youngest. Kilo's the oldest, and Spock is second oldest. So Spock's about a year younger. Spock's about a year younger than Kilo, and Fenrir's about 3. So yeah, I know. He a big boy. He a big boy. And Kilo likes to pick fights with him. I don't know why. But yeah, there's my doggos. That's my office, Morgana. That's my office. Hey! Stop it! Alright. Yeah, it's my office.
That blasts things like my keyboard to clean the crap and hair out of that. And I have this to suck all the dirt and dust off of everything so I can keep the office clean.
I don't know what type of chair it is. I got it for a birthday present.
Because I don't want to have it be dirty. Really? My noise gate completely cuts out the vacuum cleaner?
Good God, man. Why are we doing this?
You couldn't hear it when it's on the ground. You can only hear it when I'm holding it up to it. Okay. Well, my noise gate's good then. That's cool. Well, I guess we could. Someone says do a clean the office day. We could do a whole day where I just go wide angle. And if I can get this guy working again, we could have the camera follow me around the room as I clean the whole room. It'll actually AI follow me around the room automatically.
Okay, so here's where things get really fun for me, right? Because I think about entertainment value quite a bit when you watch Phil and you stream, because you never want to be like Phil. I mean, I say it at the end of every stream, never be like Phil if you can prevent it, right? So Phil's talking about how, oh, guys, all I got to do is roll this back and get this camera working, and then it could follow me around the office. And meanwhile, I've got dog wars going on and one picture of my pups, and I think it's more entertaining than anything Phil's put out in the last 16 years.
Jasper, it's okay. He's afraid of vacuums, so he ran. It's okay, buddy. He ran when I turned on the dustbuster.
Of course he did.
Get scared of vacuum cleaner. You don't have to be afraid of the vacuum, buddy. It's so I don't know. I have no clue why he's afraid of vacuum cleaner.
It's loud.
Maybe it's something to do with his past.
It's loud.
You rescued him. He literally runs for the hills.
It's loud.
Runs for the hills when he sees a vacuum cleaner. I don't know why. He
Oh
runs
my
and hides under
god.
the bed and stuff. So.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Yeah, they used a vacuum to take his front claws when you had him declawed, Phil. That's what it is.
Is that true? A lot of cats don't like vacuum cleaner noise? Is that actually?
They don't like loud noises. Oh my god.
Is that true? I didn't know that. I typed okay in kick chat because someone said they were trying to tag me and my name's not showing up to tag. It's just a dustbuster, buddy. You don't have to be afraid of the dustbuster. He's staring at it very inquisitively, wondering what it is.
It's a loud, obnoxious thing that scares the shit out of him because he wasn't expecting the thing to make noise.
You don't have to be afraid. I'm going to go keep charging. I didn't finish charging it. It says you have to charge it for 5 hours. I've only charged it for like maybe 2 or 3.
Hold on. I'll be right back, guys. I'll let him cook.
Well, it works well.
Sorry, Spock is my pup, and when he doesn't tend to play fight, he always tends to get kind of pissy, so I heard him growling, and I had to go take care of it. Sorry, guys.
Oh, well, it worked well. All right, well, this has been a fun podcast.
Holy shit. Stinky Silas said it best. Jasper's afraid of the vacuum because he's never heard one run before. Oh my god.
Podcast, huh? So, number one, thanks for enjoying a chill time with me. Okay, and I hope that you're looking forward to the Sakura box, right? Let's hit that goal, guys. We didn't even hit 50 bucks. Let's hit 50 bucks right now. We're 5 away. Someone drop a 5, whether it's a sub, a couple memberships, a $5 super chat, a tip. Someone drop 5 right now. Let's end the podcast. I got 50, so that we have a
Give me money, give me money, give me money, give me money, give me money.
Money, please.
I don't want to make this about money, but also
go
give
during
me
gameplay,
money.
okay? And let's hit that goal. Let's get the goal right, you know. So that
Why are you opening your shirt?
we can, you know, actually do this unboxing and taste testing of the Sakura box as soon as possible. Plus,
Did you just hit your mic?
I'll be honest, I'm craving the Viewer's Choice Marathon. I want to do a fun marathon with you guys. I want to play a game. I want to drink some booze. I want to have some food. I want to do some fun stuff.
So do it.
Okay? You sent me a mislabeled email? All right, thank you, Battle Duck. I'll have to take a look. What brand is it? Black & Decker Dustbuster. My parents, for the longest time, had a Dustbuster. You know, it's really called a hand vacuum, but that's the name brand Dustbuster from Black & Decker. So good stuff.
Yeah, trust me. I've got, what, 3 days? Or is it 2? Yeah, it's 3, I think. Yeah.
And it's like the mid-range one.
And then the semi-dry January goes away.
It's not the powerful one, but it's not the crappy one. Like, they sell really crappy ones that are only like 7 volts. This one's like 12.5 volts or something. The most powerful one.
They're very tight and protruded. Oh my god, he's wearing a fucking map. It didn't even dawn on me, and I don't know why, but apparently the gods graced me to pause it on this exact moment, and you can actually make those lines out. There's the inbound, there's the outbound, there's the up, there's the down, there's the up, there's the down. You could map this. Oh my god. Dude. Oh, you've got a as long as DEI is still a thing, Phil, you might be able to apply for a Victoria's Secret. Ayo.
Sells like 20 volts. It's insane, but they cost like $90. Like, I'm not dropping $90 on a freaking Dustbuster. I don't need to be sucking industrial strength things off the floor in my office. It's just to get the dust, dirt, and hair out of the studio. It's not meant to, you know, be going into my garage and sucking up years of dirt off the floor or anything like that. Okay. Dan, what do you mean you won't make it through the gameplay today? Don't you like Dark Souls? You don't want to see Dark Souls 1? It's been a great run so far. Is it an office or a studio? It's technically both. Like, legally, it's classified as my work office, home office.
Yeah, I thought that was weird as well. This is a man who's never swept out his garage ever.
For business and tax purposes, but this is also a studio. At this point, when you have multiple camera angles and you're filming all day, it's a studio. No, the vacuum I have downstairs is huge. The vacuum that I have downstairs is a giant stand-up pet hair vacuum that's heavy, and I don't want to lug it in here every time to clean. This way,
You fucking weakling.
every day I could just grab the dust buster and walk through and zoom around and get the dust gone, which is what I want to do once it's fully charged.
Wait a minute, well, hold on. I just realized
when
what
you
I
have
missed
multiple
something.
camera angles and you're filming all day, it's
Hold
for
on there.
business and tax purposes, but this is like legally it's classified as one. It's been a great run so far. Is it an office or a studio? It's technically both. Like legally it's classified as my work office, home office for business and tax purposes, but this is also a studio. At this point, when you have
You don't just get to call something. I mean, you can call it a studio all you want. I could call this a testing lab because I test software in it. I mean, it doesn't mean it actually is. It's not a fucking clean room. You know, oh God, Faro, what did you send? All I see is, check this. What the hell? All right, hold on. Let's see what this is.
There you go, all fixed. Turns out a half-eaten meatball was clogging up the intake.
Oh. Well, did you save it?
No.
You bastard.
I forgot about that one.
have multiple camera angles and you're filming all day, it's a studio.
No, it's not.
No, the vacuum I have downstairs is huge. The vacuum that I have downstairs is a giant stand-up pet hair vacuum that's heavy, and I don't want to lug it in here every time to clean. This way, every day I can just grab.
So to be clear, this man has never vacuumed this office. Ever. Until this day.
The dust buster and walk through and zoom around and get the dust gone, which is what I want to do once it's fully charged. I'm going to do a walkthrough, and I'm just going to zoom all the tops of everything. This stand is dirty. This shit has like glitter and stuff from Christmas on it, so I want to fully clean the top of this, for sure. All back
How about you just throw the fucking thing in the laundry?
here behind has stuff from like when I built this wall of foam. There was like drywall pieces that I never really fully vacuumed the floor, so I'm going to...
You have the drywall just resting down there? Why? What? Go get the fucking... Oh my God. Arrestor, thank you for the $1. And it did make me giggle. Hearing the $1 get felted still makes me giggle. So thank you, brother, for the $1. I really appreciate it. Oh, shit. I accidentally hid somebody's messages and I didn't mean to. Fuck. Undo it. Okay, good. I think I just undid it. Thank God. Whew. Fucking hell. And guard of the mug. For Neophyte for 2 months. Why is he telling us this? I don't know. I don't know why he's saying half this shit.
Like get all the drywall pieces out of the crevice here of the floor.
I don't understand.
All that side of the office near the window because the window's open.
I don't understand how somebody lives like this. Well, I get it if you're in your 20s and you're just kind of free out from, not 20s, late teens, early 20s. You're free out from mom and dad. You're doing the rebellious thing. You never wanted to clean because that's what they ingrained in you. Fine. You know, I get that somewhat. But at some point, man, how do you live like this? It bothers me. Dude, this is how fucking anal retentive I am, right? It bothers me when I see fucking dust on the, not the dash, but you know, the steering wheel, like the when it's connected, the steering wheel connected to the dash, there's the thing that you can angle and tilt. When that has dust on it, I have to full deep clean the interior of my fucking truck or my Tahoe. It bothers me to the nth degree. Column, thank you. The steering column. Jesus Christ, I couldn't brain today. I have the fucking dumb. Yeah, the steering column. When the steering column gets dust on it, man, I'm like, nope. We're going to the car wash and we're running through, and then I'm going to the vacuums. Yeah, I can't deal with it. I can't. Oh, you want me to drag my clothes all the way downstairs to the laundry room? Maybe I should just take a whole day and clean my room and dust and vacuum. Am I not supposed to see my ma wife?
So there's dust and shit coming in over there. But I just want to thoroughly do a big zooming of the office, and then basically on a daily basis, do little touch-ups when I see stuff. Dan, thank you for gifting a membership. You gifted a membership. It went to Son Goku. Congrats to Son Goku. And thank you so much, Dan. I appreciate that. That's $3 of support. Thank you. That counts for 3 because it's a $4 membership, but YouTube keeps a buck. And I just received a $12 tip from $2. $2 tipped me $12. So thank you for $12 from $2. $2 a frequent supporter of the streams, giving more than $2 with dollars, more dollars than dollars, if that makes sense.
Wow.
Thank you for that. Now we are up to $60 of support. So we are more than a third of the way to our goal. Let's keep that momentum rolling if we can. Let's keep it going. And by the way, Rare Tricks, I did see your email this morning and did not have a chance to fully read or respond to it. So I will take a look at that later today and let you know. I think, remember yesterday, Rare Tricks made the offer to buy me some food off of this website called Gold Belly.
Oh my God, what?
Belly is a website that basically has listings of gourmet food from all over the United States, and you order it. It's very expensive. I'm talking like $100+ to order something, but they ship you either frozen versions of this food, which you're supposed to then thaw and eat, or they actually just ship you the ingredients, and then you make the food yourself. That I don't understand, because why would you pay $100 to get the ingredients if you have to cook the food yourself? The whole idea is you're buying gourmet food made by gourmet chefs, so why would you make it yourself?
Could you be any lazier?
But I have no confidence. Like, for example, we were looking at it yesterday on the podcast, and it was Pat's King of Steaks from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. For those who don't know, Philadelphia is known for Philly cheesesteaks, and there's...
I'm done. That's it. If you don't know, Philadelphia is known for Philly cheesesteaks. Phil, God damn it.
Two top-of-the-line ones. One's called Pat King of Steaks, and one's called Gino's, and they're right across the street from each other. I did a head-to-head taste test over a decade ago at these places, and I have a video of it online. It's pretty good. But anyway, like they said, oh, we'll freeze the sandwich and send it to you frozen.
Hey guys. So there's different styles of barbecue, right? There's Kansas City barbecue. Now, if you guys don't know, Kansas City is known for Kansas City barbecue. I know I just blew your minds.
And so when you get it, you thaw it out, you warm it in your oven, and you pour cheese sauce on it, and that's it. That's not the same. Like that, once you freeze an item like that, it loses flavor. The whole idea of getting Pat's King of Steaks is that you're there in person. They
Hey, let's go, Gaming Guru. That's awesome.
Really cook it in front of you, and you're getting the absolute freshest possible cheesesteak. Why would you pay $100 to get that frozen and mailed to you? And then on top of that, here's the funny part about it, okay? It says, when it's delivered, they can't guarantee that it'll still be frozen. It may actually have thawed in shipping, and if it's thawed in shipping, they recommend you eat it immediately because it will expire within 24 hours of receipt, and then it'll go bad and you'll get sick. It actually said it on the website. I was like, what? So what if there's a shipping delay? Does it show up rancid? Like...
Yeah, obviously it shows up rancid, and they expect you just to eat the rancid food for $100. It's a great business model, Phil. They actually took kind of the idea from you. They were like, "Why do we need to to make a good product? We could just say, give us money."
This doesn't sound very good to me. So anyway, Rare Tricks, I believe, said, "All right, forget about the food, but I think he wants to get me like a dessert. And if that's the case, maybe I would accept that because maybe that's more stable, like for shipping or something." So I'm gonna see, because he sent me an email, I didn't read it yet. So I'm going to see what he said. He just said in chat something about a rum cake. Oh, really?
Dude, I can't get over his fucking tits now. He actually needs a bra.
Rum cake. I wonder what that's like.
Yeah, he would accept it. Yeah.
All these super chats are great.
Italian rum cake?
You don't matter unless you tip.
Haria, thank you very much for the 5. Pat and Geno's are absolutely terrible and massive tourist traps. Go to Steve or Iskabibbles on South Street for the best in the city. Fuck, I may have to copy paste this one because I haven't been, my travels take me all over the place. And if I'm ever in Philadelphia, I don't want to hit the tourist traps. So I want to, let me paste that. Okay, got it. I would want to hit the good shit. So, yeah, thank you for the heads up. Thank you for the 5. If I ever get to go, I'll use the 5 on a Philly cheesesteaks. Philly cheesesteak. Thank you very much. And Rebsy, thank you for popping your membership as a gym newbie for 6 months. Have I been doing this for 6 months? Oh my God. Thank you, Rebsy. Thank you, Aria. Or Ira.
Legendary Italian rum cake. Dude, do you know what this is?
Italian rum cake?
I gotta show you guys. Do you actually know what this is?
It's Italian rum cake.
This thing isn't working anymore.
Oh my God, you fucking bitch made male. I saw the tension at the screw right here. Oh, sorry, right here. I see how much tension he's putting on it.
Band.
And he can't have put more than 20 pounds of pressure before he was like, I can't turn it anymore, you guys. Movie sign.
This thing isn't working anymore. This sucks. This thing is not working.
Member for a month now.
This is my,
hold on.
What do you call it?
And I don't care. A gym neophyte now for a month. For a month. Thank you, my dude. I really appreciate it. It says you became a member, but then it says you've been a member. So I think it is. Yeah, you've been a member for a month. Thank you, my dude. I really appreciate it.
It's supposed to be a shock absorber for the mic, but it it doesn't really have any support. Like, it doesn't really tighten properly and hold in place like it's supposed to. Like, I'm tightening it right now, and I'm tightening it as hard as I possibly can.
Dude, how many people know a screw to hit taut, right? Let me back it up frame by frame, if I can. It'll take me a minute to back it up as far as okay, I'm just going to go back 5 seconds. Okay. Anybody who's screwed in something like this knows that, like, after you start turning and as you start feeling it get tight, you should be able to go, I'd say, about half turn to 3/4 turn before you start getting hard resistance or risk of, like, snap. And just watch.
Like, it doesn't really tighten properly and hold in place like it's supposed to. Like, I'm tightening it right now.
Okay, hold on. Right here. He's just hit resistance.
And I'm tightening it as hard as I possibly can.
And he can't get it any further than that.
Let go. And it's...
You are a bitch-made male.
So I don't think the shock absorber works. I've used it for a couple weeks. It seems already busted. This is the shock mount for the microphone. Someone says, why don't you have an actual shock mount for the microphone? This is the actual shock mount for the microphone. This is the one that you can get for it. That's it. So this is, I think it's busted. It doesn't work. Look, it just doesn't tighten anymore. For whatever reason. It's supposed to be...
You're a bitch-made male?
Like this. You're supposed to be able to tighten it. Here, I'll fuck with it a little bit. I just don't think it tightens right. A piece just fell off and landed on me.
Oh my God.
A piece of the shock.
So this is a screw and nut. He backed it out all the way. Oh my God, I know what's happening. This motherfucker is hitting he's hitting the point where the nut will freely rotate with the screw. He's not holding the nut while he screws it in, which, by the way, yes, obviously, as we're talking about screws and nuts, this is necessary. But yeah, so yeah, you're just dumb as a brick. Oh my God.
Absorber fell off and landed on me. So I think I know why it's not working. It's loose and not tightening properly. I think I can fix it.
It's loose and not... Oh my God.
Ah!
Bruh.
It's not tightening because this came off.
Bruh.
Here we go. Here we go. Okay.
Philippe Baxter on kick. I'm tapping out. This is content, by the way. Dark Sector. I believe in you,
See, it won't stay in
Phil.
place. It's popping off. It won't stay in place.
Can you imagine being this useless? My dudes, my people who have to, like, provide for their families, my people who people rely upon you. Can you imagine being this harmless, this useless, you literally are wasted carbon. Like, you exist, you waste air that plants produce, right? The only good thing that you do is exhale carbon dioxide, so that way plants can be fed. But, like, otherwise, you have no value whatsoever. Yeah, ineptitude, straight up.
It's crappy.
Matthew James, Huck Tua, Phil, spit on that thing.
Unreal. I see what happened. The piece popped off and it's in the wrong position, but I don't know how to fix it while the mic is dangling from it. Like, it's supposed to be held up like this.
Yeah, and we can't see because your frame, your obnoxious big ass fucking too large of a frame. We can't see shit there, Giggles.
And then I'm supposed to screw it in place.
Jesus fucking Christ. This is sad.
Do it with the mic on it. Like, it seems impossible to do with the mic hanging from it. It seems like it's going to keep twisting itself and not screwing in properly, because that's what's happening.
Twisting itself and not screwing. It's spinning. It's spinning.
It's not screwing in properly like it's supposed to here. Oh wait, I think I might have just done it. No, see, now it turned. Yup. It's a piece of crap.
Oh my god. Oh my.
Piece of crap.
What the hell is wrong with you?
Ow! How does this man survive? How old were you when your dad or your mom, I don't care, your cousin, your uncle, your whatever, taught you that, look, if you've got a nut and you got a bolt, okay, what? You can screw it down as much as you can, but if you really want to get it, nice and tight, yes, delete. You need to have like a wrench on one side or a fucking hex key on one side and a wrench on the other, and you tighten both of them, and it fucking, just cinches down, right? I was like 5 when I was how, Phil? How are you like this?
Loosens right there. It's supposed to say upright, but it turns instead. I know exactly how to do it, but it's not a well-engineered device at all. It's a piece of garbage. It's supposed to stay there in that groove, and it doesn't. There. Okay, now I'm at
6. Fucking 6. I was 7. 5 or 6. 7. Yeah. This man has gone 42 years without knowing that if you tighten something down and it has free spin, it's never going to get any tighter. I cannot believe this shit.
No, now the whole thing came out. What the fuck? Look at this. The whole thing just came apart.
Oh my god.
Well, I think I might be getting rid of the shock absorber entirely. It doesn't look like it really works.
I cannot believe this is so fascinating. Well, I don't know how else to put it. It just is. It's fascinating.
Amazing. It would have been nice to end the podcast, but of course it isn't.
How does he live?
It has to happen. The thing has to fall apart on me, right?
Oh, look, Phil's a victim.
Great.
See, I don't know if I know what M-lock is. I'm not uber technically savvy, but fuck, man, I knew this.
It doesn't tighten. No, it's supposed to, and it doesn't tighten. It's fucking broken. It doesn't work. It's a piece of garbage. There's no way to tighten this.
Oh, by the way, sorry. While we're chastising Phil for being an inept piece of shit, I, through the help of Samsung and a little bit more research, I saved myself roughly $2,000 to $4,000 by figuring out that the problem that I was having was in my second bathroom. The shower was actually the shower cartridge. Now, I thought I was going to have to replace like the actual mixing box, or like where the hot water, cold water come in. We were going to have to open up the wall for that, and so we were like, fuck it, we're going to redo the whole fucking shower if we have to do that. But girlfriend was like,
I am the pinnacle of male fitness. I can stand up from a chair.
Pope, I'll get to you in 2 seconds, bud. Girlfriend was like, maybe look at it again, see if there's anything else. And so I did. I went on the tube of views and took a look at it, and I was like, oh, this could be this cartridge. Used the circle feature on Samsung to be like, okay, what does this exactly do? What does this exactly do? And I came to a part where I could not get the cartridge out, and I was worried about damaging it. I had already damaged it, unbeknownst to me, and I was worried about damaging it further. Took a picture of it, did the circle. Somebody on Reddit had come across this, and they were like, how do I get this thing out? And they're like, grab a pair of needle nose pliers and fucking rip. I'm like, oh, that's it? Okay, so I can go get a replacement. Great. Did that. Ripped the needle, ripped the cartridge out, got a new one, plugged it back in, works fine. So my bathroom is not broken for 6 years or 10 years, leaking water and mold into, the house and stuff like that. I was actually quite pleased with myself, which, not hard to do. I'm kind of a simpleton, but yeah. Pope Super Comment Jizzler, thank you for the 5, my dude. Not well engineered is a horrible cope. I've seen horribly engineered stuff. You could plow a truck into it and it would survive. He is a special kind of stupid dude. Yes. Yes, he's a professional victim, Aaron Ha. Thank you again, by the way, Pope, for the 5. I really appreciate it. And again, this goes back to that whole, it's the bestest thing of our, until, this is just terribly engineered. It's horrible. I can't believe morons would make this. You know what they are, guys? You know what they are? They're book smart. They're not street smart.
Nope, it just dangles now.
God damn it, Phil.
There's no way to tighten it at all. It's basically, I think it's kind of like a piece of garbage that stripped itself. So now...
I'm sorry, what did you just say?
There's no way to tighten it at all. It's basically, I think it's kind of like a piece of garbage that stripped itself.
Why are you doing this to me?
What is wrong with you?
How, pray tell, does a nut or a screw or a whatever strip itself? Did it get low on fucking rent money? Have a kid that needed, food, and maybe it had a habit, and so it went down to the local club, stripped itself of all its fucking, ridges and stuff like that, tried and make an extra buck. I know this is a terrible joke, but I mean, Jesus Christ.
So now there's no, it won't go into any groove and tighten anymore at all. It's just completely busted. Yeah. So there's no way to get this to stay now. Yeah, it stripped itself, meaning I didn't over torque it or anything. It's just garbage, made in some fucking awful, quality product, awful, low grade metal. So
wow.
It doesn't, now my microphone's gonna dangle, which looks stupid and it isn't gonna be functional for me. So I might just have to get rid of it. To be honest, I don't actually think it did anything. Like you guys were saying, like for example, let me know if you hear this. Did you hear that? Hold on,
of course we heard it. It's not, never mind.
You hear that, right? So it doesn't actually stop it. It doesn't actually do anything.
Dapper Dragon, no, he's not responsible for anything ever. Anything that happens to him is he is a victim, and it's your fault for not giving him money to solve the problem.
So if it doesn't.
But Phil's idea is that of like the Russian army. Throw enough bodies at it until you overcome, right? Except instead of bodies, it's money.
For a purpose, I'm just gonna get rid of it, and I'm gonna maybe put the other thing on it that I had on it previously. So hold on. Now that I understand how these washers work.
Washers?
Okay. To tighten properly, I might be able to just use this to extend the length of the mic a little bit. And
yeah, provide a way, Dapper.
Do it that way. So I'm gonna take it off this piece of junk. It's just dangling now. It's not serving any purpose at all. It's just junk. Oh wait, I shouldn't even do that. I should unscrew it. So here's what I should do.
I mean, this is the man who thought that BMW would tell you when to go get an oil change. TSP gaming with no gaming, only stalling.
There we go. Piece of garbage.
Wow. And now it's a piece of garbage.
It was only like maybe 15, 20 bucks. So I'm not too upset that it's a piece of garbage that broke. It looked nice on camera though. I did like how it looked, but if it's junk, it's junk. Let me take it off.
Yeah, he said that he knows how to use the washers now.
Okay.
And that, yeah, they tighten. That washers tighten. Yeah. Yeah, I caught that. I didn't really want to say much on it because I thought I'd lose my shit.
So now I can either just mount this mic directly onto there, or I could do the extender, which makes it actually go a little bit lower.
The extender?
I don't know if I want the extender, though. The extender would give me a little bit more maneuverability, actually, if I used it. All right, hold on.
Sent it via DM. Aww. That's a kitty. That's an adorable cat. Thank you.
There we go. Like that.
And just in time. That actually got us through dead air with Phil.
Okay. So now this is not on there too tight, but it is secure. And now I got to screw this one on, which means I do have to unplug the mic for a second. Okay. I'm not going to over tighten it. I'm using the washer properly now.
Well, Trevin Womack. Right, but Phil wants the availability of movement in case he wants to pop out of his chair and show off his elite fucking power walking gains.
That this is not over tightened. As long as the washer can move, it means that this is not overly tight. See? I need the washer to be able to move. There we go.
I mean, he may have cross-threaded it. I honestly believe he's so dumb that he thought that the nut spinning as you turn the screw meant that it was stripped.
Now if the washer's moving, it means I've done it correctly, and I'm not over tightening it to the point where it's going to get stuck.
His push-ups are fantastic. Well, his push-up was fantastic. It was by far one of the most revolting things I'd ever seen. Hey, James Davis, thank you for subbing, my dude. I appreciate it.
Okay, now let's unplug this and do this.
Yeah, exactly. Old man dry humping the earth.
No.
Oh my. By the way, oh my god. By the way, says fetal alcohol syndrome real? By the way, do you always style your remaining hair in the fork and outlet style? Jesus Christ. I love Kick Chat, man. Kick Chat is fantastic. The stream is now vastly improved. I'm starting to think Phil's hairdresser might be a detractor.
Okay.
Oh shit, RGB Champion's real. King, my nephew is special and he has someone who sort of supervises him and makes sure he has help with all his daily challenges and struggle. I think you would benefit greatly if you had someone like that to help you. Oh my god.
It's squeaky now. It actually squeaks. That's not good. Squeaky. Squeaky but on securely. So... a little higher. There we go.
God.
It's a lot more. It actually doesn't dangle as much anymore. If you take a look, it actually isn't dangling like it was with this thing. This thing's just a piece of garbage. Like, people were saying it probably didn't even do anything, right? So it should sound exactly the same. You know, none of the settings have changed. It's just that now I no longer have the, there we go. I no longer have the shock guard thing in place, supposedly. You know, it's not there. But I don't think it actually did anything anyway, right? I don't think the shock guard served any purpose or did anything. No, I didn't install it incorrectly initially. It's just a piece of garbage.
God damn it, Phil. How is it every single time?
I did nothing wrong. I did everything correct, legally. Everything was right. And now I get fucked.
It actually is junk. Like, it doesn't even hold in place. Like, it's supposed to hold in place and tighten, and it doesn't.
Oh my god. I have no words for this.
My mic looks naked without it now. Well, that's because you guys are used to seeing it for, you know, a few weeks.
Layer 8 error,
Look, so
yeah.
There it is. It's through. It's lined up. All you're supposed to do is do this to tighten it.
Right.
Look, it doesn't even do anything. It doesn't.
You don't have the nut there anymore, you dumbass. Put the nut on the opposite side of it.
Tighten it at all. It's supposed to be tightening, and it doesn't tighten. It's complete.
Dude, you can't. You can't be this dumb. You can't.
Broken. It's a piece of garbage. There's no, like, the threads don't catch the screw they have on here, so you just twist endlessly and it never catches or tightens. It's just complete junk.
I can't believe this.
Yeah, just ignore the fact that it's scratched. I don't really care that it's scratched up. It doesn't matter. It works nicely. That's what I care about, is that it works nicely and sounds good. I don't care that it's scratched. It's not a big deal to me.
Well, yeah, because you scratched it because you couldn't figure out what the fuck to do with it, and you, like, used pliers for something, and God.
And so it shouldn't be a big deal.
Finger guns, that's where you're wrong, bucko.
To you.
Make the bad man stop.
Phil, you make me angry, Phil.
That, and tighten it, and we're good. There you go. So I'm just gonna throw this out.
That's right. He used the paper towels.
Like, here, this should screw in here. Well, it does. It actually does.
You fucking dumbass.
Other side. The problem is it doesn't reach the other side. So it actually does work, but they mismanufactured it. So that when you put it where it's supposed to be, and you get this in between, and you go to screw it, it doesn't work. That is just crappy, man. Look, it's through. And it's
Amazon Mark Reel, how have you made it to 42?
completely lined up.
Oh my god.
And it doesn't work. Basically, it's not long enough. They made it so that
Trevon Womack, we of the white delegation relinquish any claim or ownership from Phil Burnell. We offer him to the members of the Mexican delegation in return for literally anyone else.
Isn't long enough to go through and actually catch the other side and tighten properly.
And before anybody throws out, oh my god, you're so racist, that is a Dave Chappelle bit that I'm doing.
So it is mismanufactured. Like the bolt, they should actually make this longer so it'll go through and catch and tighten. And it doesn't. It's not long enough. Look, that's the maximum. Look, it can't even go anymore.
Take off a washer, you dumbass.
It's trash. It is a design flaw. But, I mean, how many people are realistically probably buying this? Like, a few? I'm probably one of the few people who tried to get it. So by the way, we're going to test this. Ready? That's exactly what it sounded like anyway with this on. I don't think this actually served any purpose or did anything for us. Yeah. All right. Well, we'll get rid of this. That's great that it broke out live on stream, huh?
So I'm curious, Phil, how did it break if it never worked?
No, so this is how it'll look like from now on.
Anybody, can anybody go ahead and put that thought through my head real quick? We of the Latino Council hereby reject your offer. Philip Burnell is your issue. If you wish, you can make an offer to the European delegation. We accept the Latino Council's rejection. We move to ally with the Europeans and solve this problems as the days of old by sending him to Australia.
And I'll try to position it nicely. Anyway, I was gonna
let the emus deal with it.
Look at the rum cake when that happened. So just to show you guys what we were looking at. Okay.
I can't believe this is happening.
Is an Italian rum cake, okay? This is what Rare Trick says he wants to send me.
Spock.
So an Italian rum cake is a sponge cake with alternating layers of pudding. Vanilla and chocolate pudding, but it's Italian-style pudding, and they soak the cake in rum. Okay? This is an authentic Italian thing. So the local
that you didn't know about? Okay.
Restaurant that I used to go to, that was not restaurant, excuse me. The local bakery I used to go to was called Luigi's Authentic Italian Bakery in Connecticut. They went out of business, but
which obviously means they were just amazing at what they did.
It would have this with also.
Argentinum. Yes, I have. I have seen a bit of Toxicity Unmasked.
With alternating layers of fruit. So you'd have one layer that's fresh bananas chopped in there, and then you'd have a layer that's strawberries in like a strawberry preserves. So you'd have a layer of fruit in between there as well, and they actually call that traditional Italian birthday cake. That it would be the rum cake with fruit layers in there as well. The thing is, you have to eat it fast because you have rum. It's soaked in rum. So if you don't eat it within like a week, the thing disintegrates and becomes disgusting. Yeah, see, it lasts only 5 days in the fridge. You have to eat it within like 5 days because it's wet. It's a wet cake.
I'm sorry, but
big juicy butt.
It's just a different word for it. Here, listen again.
It lasts only 5 days in the fridge. You have to eat it within like 5 days because it's wet. It's a wet cake.
Big juicy butt.
A wet cake. Big juicy butt.
So I can confirm this is absolutely authentic. But the catch here, it's only 7 inches in diameter.
God damn it, Phil.
All these super chats are great. But
7 inches.
You don't matter unless you tip.
Tapper. We have the Italian delegation disowned Philip Burnell. No Italian man hates cookings and Tifa. Just ask our senators.
Do you know how small?
Thank you, brother, for the 5. Oh my God! Now we're talking about how small 7 inches is.
It's only 7 inches in diameter. 7 inches. Do you know how small that is? 7 inches. It looks huge here, but it's actually very small. Do you know how small that is? 7 inches. It looks.
Phil, thank you for stopping by, bro. Interviews Phil one more time. Kat was you were telling us about how Kat was commenting on a dick pic that you once sent her, and then you showed up and you actually showed her your man meat. And what was her reaction?
Huge here, but it's actually very small.
Ah, I see.
7 inches is only like that, so it's gonna be like a small cake like this, like little pieces. and by the way, how much does it cost? $89.95. $89.95. You used to be able to get the gigantic Italian birthday cake for around $50.
Big juicy
This one is tiny.
Big
and
juicy
doesn't have the
butt.
fruit in it. Oh, by the way, traditional Italian cake like this also has on the edges, they would coat it with sugar or a frosting, and then on the edge would either have chopped nuts like almonds, or they would do shots, like colored shots or chocolate shots. So they would actually cover the edge of the cake with nuts or shots to give it like an added texture on the edge of your
How are you this oblivious, man?
piece of cake. So,
Big
yeah.
juicy
so,
butt.
basically, this is a miniature half-C version of the cake I used to get when I was a kid. It's still authentic. Like this would be just the rum. This is not the birthday because the birthday includes the fruit.
How is it traditional Italian if it's by an Italian American who has no cultural ties to Italy other than the name? Because reasons.
The shots, the decorations.
And if you don't understand what those reasons are, I don't blame you, as I did not give you any. But reasons
doesn't have that, but it's a miniature version of what I ate as a kid. Oh, and this is very smart. It ships with dry ice. That's excellent. That's a very good thing. So that way it does not fall apart in transit. That's good. Okay. The cake only lasts at room temperature for 3 hours. That's right, because then it disintegrates because it's made of pudding. Like I said, that's pudding. This pudding will melt if you don't have it cold. So you need to have it refrigerated.
I can't believe this is a thing we're
When
doing.
it serves 8 people, that's if you're doing the most dainty, tiny slice you've ever seen. Just like you ever seen serving sizes on modern food. They say, oh, this one frozen meal serves 3. Like, wait, what? No, it doesn't. It's a single serve meal. No, it serves 3. Oh, sure it does.
Yeah, it does serve 3 if you're not a fat ass like your wife and yourself. Again, you have tits.
Okay. Well.
Fetal alcohol syndrome real. Serves 8 or 1 fat fuck.
Rare Tricks has offered to purchase me this cake, and I would eat this cake on strict.
Big juicy butt.
Just happened. Are you kidding me? What is going on with my mouse? My mouse has malfunctioned.
God, make it stop, please. Jesus fucking Christ. You can't.
Test me, bitch.
I'm not kidding. I think my PC just froze. I think my gaming PC has frozen.
Holy fuck, what was that?
What just happened? What just happened?
FTFP Gaming, I'm retard. Why you so mean?
What is going?
Imagine this being the man gets angry at you, and this is his like rage moment before he tries to strike you. Wow.
Going on with technology? I can't take it. I cannot take it. I can't take it. What is going on with technology?
So, Phil, I understand. Thank you again for bro interviews, showing up for bro interviews, Phil. I understand that Ket wanted you to try something with Tyrone, and how did that go exactly? What is it you said?
I can't take it. I cannot take it.
I understand. Tyrone is very large.
Everything is falling apart. This breaks live on stream. My lighting goes off live on stream. My gaming PC crashes and reboots. Like, what is happening?
Karma?
And now it's just me. Wait, how am I gonna get out of here? Try jogging, you gross bowling pin.
Okay, that's worth it. Are you crying? Actually, yeah.
2 days in a row. 2 days in a row. I can't take it. I think we need to go play some Dark Souls. Right? Right? I think we need some Dark Souls.
Well, Trevin Womack, because reasons. We discussed this.
I can't take it.
On this next episode of Long Long Man. Oh, jeez.
たね、あの長い人。
避ける組対長い避ける組。
What the fuck?
I can't take it, guys. FYI, my CPU is at 3%, memory only 7 gigs out of 31. Both of my disks are fine, and my GPU is at 0%. So I have absolutely no clue why that just happened on my gaming PC. All right.
I don't understand what happened yesterday. I don't understand how all of this like just came to fruition, but I'm loving it.
Anyway, I think it's time to end the show. Seriously, this is ridiculous. I've had enough. That's correct. More donations probably would make everything work better.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Give me money, give me money, give me money, give me money, give me money.
Money, please.
I don't want to make this about money, but also
But
give
we
me
forget
money.
about this breaking live on stream. I forget about my wild. In fact, you know, this looks delicious. This looks like a delicious donut. I'm just gonna buy. Ow!
What?
Yummy. This looks great. How much RAM in the gaming rig? 32 gigs of RAM in the gaming rig.
And he's got DDR5, so that's probably more than enough, but...
Yeah, the shock mount bus, it broke live on stream, so I'm not going to use it anymore. It didn't do anything anyway. The shock mount literally served no purpose. It didn't do anything. It didn't improve. It sounded exactly the same on and off. It didn't improve the shock situation. So, all right. Guys, it is time.
You know, I gotta say, Trevin, there are days that he's not funny, and like, I'm trying to make him funny, but I can't make him funny, and those are really hard days for me, because I'm like, why are you even tuned into my fucking show if I can't make you laugh? Like, because I want to be entertaining in some regard. And then there are days where he tries to be funny, and he's not funny, but at the same time, he's fucking hilarious, and today is one of those days.
To end the podcast and get ready for Dark Souls. All right, I've had enough. I want to play some games now. I can't take it. So, thank you for yet another disaster stream.
Dude, I desperately need Phil to be in a condition red or condition black situation, and like I need to see the CCTV camera when he is. Like I need that in my life.
I hope that you guys enjoy. And hopefully, you know, this is not an ongoing thing, and these situations will resolve themselves, or we'll find a solution. The wireless seems to be just me messing with the adapters. The USB, at least the camera has worked the entire podcast without turning off. That's a good sign. I guess it's just a matter of
Jesus Christ, why are you letting this run again?
around with stuff, right? So thank you for watching the Level 1 podcast. Tomorrow, there will be a show. Reminder, there is a podcast tomorrow. Smart Guy
And again, why would you ever put this up?
is now moving to the late stream. So you can actually check out the podcast in the morning and check out Smart Guys, you know,
Oh
at
my
night.
god. Oh my god, 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 oh my god. Hold on. Oh my gosh. Please tell me yes. I cannot believe I remembered this. Okay. I'm so happy I remembered this.
Here. Yeah, I know. Because it was cheap. Rule 1. Assess the same.
All right. This is Phil Burnell's playbook on how to survive any problem. Here we go.
Situation. We are. Rule 2. Apply blame. You, Frylock, you're the one. Rule 3. Don't let the blamee hear about you blaming them. Hey, Meatwad, Frylock really jobbed us on this, didn't he?
Yeah, you probably shouldn't say that with him standing right there. He said he just keeps...
Rule 4. Make a suggestion, but don't own up to it in case it sucks. Hey, guys, what if we make a boat out of sand? But it's a glass-bottom boat. Then we can host tours for this roasted bird and get money to buy a plane ticket out of here from an airport that does not exist.
That idea sucks.
Yeah, I know. Whose
Wait
idea was
for
that,
it.
Meatwad?
Wait for it.
Which leads me to Rule 4. Take well-deserved nap. Good night, good luck, the end.
So are we doing the jet
Do you like to
skis,
hear
or-
your own voice? Because I'm trying to sleep. You write a book and tell me it doesn't make you tired.
Now wait for it, because I got to get to rule 5. Oh, it's not going to give me... Sorry, rule 5 is pretend the problem does not exist and it will go away. That's what made me think of it. Somebody was like, your problem isn't just gonna go away. I was like, Matthew James. It was Matthew James. Shit, where'd it go? There it is. Things don't resolve themselves. You have to fix them. As soon as you said that, I remembered Rule 5. I was like, oh my god, he's Master Shake, but he's less funny.
Over on DSP Reacts if you're interested. All right, guys.
I sent a sound clip of what Phil considers to be a light snack. Oh dear god, hold on.
Round meal? Oh man. On the label, it says feeds 3 men.
I love round meal. Boil in bag. Open and enjoy. Protein blasted.
Okay. What a living nightmare. Like I said, oh, today we'll just talk about tech issues. Maybe we'll solve some. And then we made more. This broke. My PC
Hey, look, Phil's a victim.
flipped and turned off and on with the video. I don't know what's going on. Right? I just... all right, well, let me throw this out because this is junk.
Women need not apply, Dapper.
I think Retrix wants to send me that cake. I mean, that'd be kind of cool to have that cake made for the 100 goal celebration. Marathon.
Guys, if anybody ever told me they want to send me a $100 cake, I'd be like, go buy yourself the $100 cake. Seriously, I'm more of a pie guy myself anyway.
On stream, to have that cake as a celebratory thing, we hit 100 goals, let's have some cake, you know, that'd be kind of cool.
Well, I'm a pie guy when it comes to the actual food. I like cake. I like cake.
Big juicy butt.
Okay. Plasma 7 says, instead of that one, go to Walmart and get 22 frozen cakes at $4 each. There you
exactly.
go.
Feeds 3 men.
No, see, there's no way to do a proper shock mount with this type of mic. That was the shock mount for this mic. When I looked it up, that's the only one they sell. All the shock mounts are for the mics that stand upright and you don't point towards you. So I don't know how to get another shock mount for this because that was the only one that they're selling.
So the only shock mount sucks. Okay, cool. Cool, Phil. Cool.
Okay. Try a Blue Yeti shock mount. It would work with this. Oh, yeah?
Oh my god, are we... No. I thought this was going to be over. Wait, what is this? Italian rum cake?
.com. Oh, I have caps lock.
13.
Blue Yeti.
He still has 16 minutes before he starts gameplay. Oh my god.
No, these all the microphones aimed down. See what I mean? It's not even close. That would mount to the back of the microphone. And that's
okay,
not
so
what by the way, this looks exactly the same as the one that I had.
Why wouldn't
right?
you do it then?
This looks exactly the same. I think it is the same one. And these are the only fit
okay, so Blue Yeti, who makes the mic I'm using, just makes what, shit products?
around the edge. I don't think this works. The Blue Yeti hangs down. This microphone doesn't hang down.
You could let it hang down. George Versetti. Ah.
Nah, see, it's different. It's a different style of mic. That wouldn't work. And if I look for, this is the Shure MV7 shock mount, right? That's what I bought. There it is. It's a piece of garbage.
Okay, the Sunmon Shure MV7 shock mount. Hold on. Go. I gotta see this, oh shit. I think I just bumped me. Yep. We were at 119, I think. I accidentally was hitting page up. MV7 shock mount. I'll bring it up here in just a second. There it is. I had to open the whatchamajingamabob. Come on, I need to. Well, I may not even need to see it because nope, it doesn't give. There's no 360 view, so I can't tell. Yeah, I can't tell if there's a nut on the other side. Wow, it did pop up. Oh no, that's his. Never mind. Yeah, I can't see the other side of it, so that sucks. But oh well.
That's what I bought, and it's garbage. That's the only one. See, they're all the same.
Hold on. That's the only one, and it's garbage. 4.5 stars, 92 reviews.
No.
That's what I bought, and it's garbage. That's the only one. See, they're all the same. Of course, they have a million companies selling it, but they're all exactly the same mount.
472 reviews, 4.5 stars.
See? They're all the same picture. They're all literally the same picture. So what is these are a bunch of asshole dropshippers. We're all dropshipping the same exact shock mount.
This is fucking...
Here's what, again, it's exactly the same. It's a different, slightly different design, but it's the same one. You can see.
It's slightly different design, but it's the same one. Oh my god. This is so fucking sad. This is sad.
They're knockoffs of the Radius 3. So what should I type in Radius 3?
Are you serious?
Now it just gives me the microphone. There is no Radius 3. What are you talking about? Radius 3 doesn't even come up. What if I just type in Radius 3? Blue Radius 3?
Wow, looky there.
Still looks the same. So you think this would work?
My God. Did he order this?
Blue Radius 3? Dude, wait a minute. Why is this one $44 and this one $29?
Because the bottom one's refurbished.
The fuck? Are they not exactly the same?
Do you see the thing in parentheses?
Femboys.
Woo!
Do you see the thing in parentheses that says renewed?
Oh, renewed? Dude, you know what that means? That means this is,
refurbished.
This means it broke and they freaking refurbished it. This product, yep, look.
Yeah, you got look.
See? Learn what Amazon renewed means.
Refurbished.
Accessories equivalent to those that ship with the box when new. The items may not be original but compatible and fully functional. Product is restored to its original factory settings.
Well, what am I waiting for, Pyroclast? Oh God! Whenever somebody gets excited, I get scared.
So basically, it's a returned item that someone already had. Yeah, and it's basically not. It's not a new item. It was broken. Yeah. All right. So I see. So what you're saying is basically with the Blue Yeti, it would screw into the top. But with this one, right? With this one, it's going to screw into the mount that I have here. It's going to, this, instead of the Blue Yeti would be a mic going straight down, this will screw right into this. Yeah.
So would the other one.
Okay. Damn it, it's expensive though. It's $45. Jesus.
Get the $27 one. Why is your hair a floof?
$45. God damn it. If I, you know what, I could return it if it doesn't work. All right. So,
my God,
guys, let me take a brief break to use the bathroom. When we come back, it's Dark Souls.
Amazon Mark Reel. Just have a viewer donate it.
Please support the stream because now I got to drop $45 plus tax for a new shop mount because mine just broke live on the stream. Okay. So please support the stream. I want to hit the goal. All right. All right.
So what, you're gonna go take a piss? Really? Okay, okay. Oh my God, the dainty thing. Get back here, Phil. Get back here, Phil. Get back here, Phil.
What the fuck is going on?
Oh.
So this was the redemption run. This is what my dogs. Looks familiar. This looks pretty familiar right here, huh? This is what, my second time playing it? That was my second time playing it, right? No, this was I had the Black Knight Halberd.
Hey, don't touch me there. This is my no square.
This was the redemption run where I actually got the Halberd to drop by complete luck. Yeah.
Sure. Luck. Definitely wasn't hand-holding.
The fuck is this? What? Like, what? Huh?
What did you screenshot? What did you screenshot?
What the fuck is going on? I have a spoon.
What?
Sent to someone today. Who would like me to send this to them? Got a spoon for you. Okay. By the way, I missed a couple of membership messages. Big Mac had popped his membership message and said, when's the next DS Politics? There is none right now. We're not doing it. The next shooter did 32 months as a member. Thank you. Okay. All right.
How do you break a shock mount you shouldn't even be touching? Yeah, I don't know.
We're going to boot up the game in a sec. Let me reposition my microphone.
Oh, Lulusagi, how terrible for him.
Now, because now
I'm laughing, but...
I'm going to be facing this way. And I want to make sure the mic doesn't block my face. See that? So if I bend this back... By the way, I ordered it. I ordered the shock mount per
of course you did.
Recommendation. $50. So, yeah, that sucks. That I had to drop $50.
I don't want to make this about money, but also give me money. I don't want to make this about money, but also give me money.
Live. Sucks. I guess that's life.
I don't want to make this about money, but also give me money.
Don't know when. It didn't say when it's coming. Okay, so now the microphone, as you can see, is waiting for... is way in front of me, so this should not hinder at all as I play. It should be right there, and no problems. It should pick up my voice nicely. Okay. No Super Bonchana doesn't mean that the goal is 200. It means that I spent $50 again on the setup, which I was hoping I wouldn't have to spend any more money on, and I just keep having to spend more money on this stupid thing. Like,
I think Super Bonchon is starting to get kind of pissed.
It's never ending.
Oh, no, there he goes. Says, let's get 200. Yeah, well, there we go. Dent it is.
I'm not expecting anything more from my viewers today as a result of this, you know? But please support, guys, okay?
There
please
it
let's
is.
Support today. Please, let's hit the 150 goal. Right now we are at, what? Where are we at? I don't even know what we're at. I wasn't paying any attention during that podcast. We are at
60.
We're at 60. So we're more than a third of the way. That's a good head start. Thank you for that, everyone who contributed in some way. I appreciate you. I need to raise my camera a slight bit here, because we need to see the souls. And I should color bar now properly.
My God, his desktop pisses me off.
There we go. Matches that. Yep, matches the text. Good. And hopefully this is correct now and blocking the soul count.
Well, he just wants to crows through the rest of the year, the Lewis dog.
All right.
Yeah, he's too good for refurbs, for sure. Oh my God. Okay, I'm not doing gameplay. No, I gotta actually go to my local hardware store and get a new shower head. She wanted a new shower head to match, you know, what I had to replace things with. So now I gotta go get a new shower head, which was great because I get to return the $200 shower kit that I bought and buy like a $20 shower head. So I'm going to go make $180, even though it's not making $180, but it is making $180. Hey, I'm happy, irrespective. So, yeah. No, by the Dapper, this is for my stepdaughter's shower. So calm down. Yeah. Yeah. How perverted do you feel now, Dapper? Yeah, that backfired on you, didn't it? Yeah. Now who's the sicko? Ha! Got him. Well, guys, tomorrow I should be on Lord Diaz, like 7 p.m. I think. So it'll be on his stream. We are actually reacting with KingBCruel to the actual Eat It arc, to the you know the arc that I'm talking about. This one.
Test me, bitch.
So that'll be Derek has entered the chat. Yeah, you got a point. Actually, Pyroclastic, you're right. The one she showed me that she wants, well, her mother showed me that she wants to get because it matches and she thinks it's pretty, is actually 80. So I'm doing that. If you don't succeed, erase all evidence that you tried. That is correct. Unfortunately, I have memory. So yeah. But yeah, KingBCruel and I are going to be on Lord Diaz's stream tomorrow. I think it's 7 o'clock my time, 5 o'clock KingBCruel's time, 8 o'clock Lore's time. Because Laura's Eastern, I'm Central, and KingBCruel is a dirty Californian. So, you know, but it's okay. We still forgive him because he didn't go back to Phil. So it's okay. This time. Eat it. Yeah. So be sure to stop by, say hi to Laura. Hey, do me a favor if you guys can. If you can. If you can't, that's fine. But support the shit out of Laura. Dude's a good dude. Be awesome to get him some support. He's a solid dude. So so yeah. All right, guys. So you'll see me tomorrow or hear me tomorrow. You won't see me, but you'll hear me. So until then, swallow is the goal for ritual. Lift heavy, eat clean. Where can I send you? I know someone's got to be streaming. I know it. I seen it. Someone gots to be streaming. Let's find out who. We got Shinko and Johnny. I'm going to send you to Shinko because I can. WPIG streaming? Hold up. Oh, now I need to make this large. Edit. I do not show WPIG. Hold on. Yep, sure is WPIG TV, but it's the 24/7 broadcast. Yeah, that's just the 24/7 broadcast. I don't want to just send you there. I want to send you to somebody. I'll send you to Shinko. Shinko will be fine, I think. Send us to hell, but we were just there. You're right. All right, guys. So I'm going to be heading out now. So take care of yourselves. Take care of each other. Don't be like Phil. Never be like Phil. And until tomorrow, when you see me on lore stream with the one and only KingBCruel. Bye.